There's more girls here than anywhere in the world, and we play rock and roll. All we do now, we don't like add in. Some clubs will play a little bit of rock and roll. We play only rock and roll. I like the girls that come here.
All right, we are on Disco Acid Cult TV. It is Wednesday night.
Hello.
We have some topics planned, and aside from the topics planned, we are waiting. You know, the president is supposed to be saying something. We all kind of have our predictions. You guys seem to think it's going to be we're going to war with Venezuela. I think it's going to be he had too much chili last night. His stomach is upset. Or it could be something, you know, just irrelevant that he tries to make relevant. You never know. But while we wait for that, Annie is the one keeping up on it, so she might interrupt. I was going to pull up this picture. Rob Reiner's kid is obviously in court now for doing his parents in like a dirtbag, and we got this courtroom sketch of him in a dress.
That is rough.
Which I learned recently, this is a suicide prevention getup. This is what they put you in when you're on suicide watch. So what I think is obviously going on is he's withdrawing. He's probably going through heroin withdrawals. And he's probably telling everybody that, you know, he feels terrible and he wants to kill himself. If he's going through meth withdrawals, I have no respect for him and he's a fucking faggot. Because meth withdrawals, from what I understand, are just, oh, I'm tired and depressed. I need to take a nap. So fuck you guys. Yeah, so fuck you guys. If it's heroin withdrawal, I normally would say I feel for the guy, but in this case, no, I don't feel for him. He deserves to be humiliated, put in a dress, and, you know, dude, imagine being in jail and being in court withdrawing from that shit. Hey, what's up, Protomex? That's just got to be the worst thing, you know? I mean, I know people that have been in jail withdrawing, and yeah, they say it's terrible, but now also being on trial, like having to stand in a courtroom. You know, this guy's got to be freezing cold. He's got no pants on. He's got to be shivering. Terrible stuff. So, okay,
What is he wearing?
It's from what I read, it's some kind of suicide prevention thing. You know, like if you're on suicide watch, if they think you're at risk, they make you wear this.
It's like a padded dress. Like what is?
Yeah, I know, it's so weird.
It's like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I would assume it's some kind of, you know, probably all cotton or some shit. I was gonna float this to you guys. Annie, I know you're into the brothers, the Menendez brothers, so this is interesting. Megyn Kelly, who I know some people have issues with, she floated a theory that I think is interesting. Megyn Kelly is predicting that he's probably gonna try to claim that his dad was sexually abusing him, and that's why he got on.
I could see that.
And that's why he got on drugs, and then that's why he's gonna try to pull a Menendez brothers thing.
I could definitely see that. That's always
but that's no excuse to kill someone. I mean, come on.
No. So that's my hang up with. We've talked about this. That's my hang up with the Menendez brothers. If it's like mid action, you know, if it's
right, it's like he's fucking.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like if he's okay. For example, let's say he's like at that age, or the day they killed them. Like, let's say it was like you're sleeping, right, and then he comes in. He's like, "Fucking bend over, take your shit off," and he's like doing whatever, and they're like, "You know what? Let's fucking kill them." My point is just kind of like that would make sense. Like I could understand that, but they're saying like it happened years ago, and then they want to go and kill them, and then kill the mother, and then have a complete different story. I think if you were going to go with the whole, oh, he was abusing me and this happened, like you would have said that from the beginning, which they did. That's my problem with them.
Yeah, self-defense has to be done during the action. It can't be done in a retaliatory.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand the pain. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, fuck my parents. They fucking raped me or did whatever they did, sexually abused me. So one day you just fucking explode. Like, I can't live with this unless they're fucking dead.
Yeah.
I get it, but it's like, if you're gonna go for the law,
Yeah.
like, you can't really make an argument. You can't if you just killed them because of something they did years ago.
Yeah.
Why
if
didn't they
somebody-
call the cops? Like, I feel like they would have called the cops right then and say, you know what, they were raping us and we killed them right then and there, instead of like, let's think of a story to do or to say, you know.
It's basically, if somebody punches me, I can punch them back within 5 seconds. That's self-defense. But if somebody punches me and then I wait a week, I come back and I punch them, that's just going to be assault. But yeah, it'll be interesting to hear what his defense is. He's got to have a defense. He's got to think of something to
Well,
say.
I read an article today that the reason this went down is because they got into some kind of argument over a party that happened this Saturday at Conan O'Brien's house.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read he was being an asshole at Conan O'Brien's party, which is and
And then
imagine
he's
being,
arguing with
imagine being born. Man, I wish I was like a celebrity's kid and I got to go be an asshole at Conan O'Brien's house. That'd be awesome. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm very curious to see what his defense is going to be. It's
You know what? I saw this conspiracy theories on like TikTok where they're like, well, what if, because the parents were like really heavily in the Democratic Party, so they're saying, what if the Obamas would come to LA and then he would be a child sacrifice to rape them? Or I'm like, bro, what?
Oh God.
What?
Like, what if he did this because he's standing up for Trump and saying like, hey, the Democratic Party, Obama, my parents used to let Obama rape me or some shit like that.
I read some people theorizing. Some people are theorizing that Trump had him killed because he was so anti-Trump. And I'm
Doing
like,
the
well,
documentary, right?
yeah, I was like, well, that's silly because every celebrity in Hollywood is very vocally anti-Trump. He can't kill them all. Why would it just be
It's
Rob
silly.
Reiner?
Like,
Love to
no,
go to
he
a
just
celebrity
was
party.
a fucking kid that had drug issues and had an argument and probably just fucking exploded at that moment and slit their throats. I mean, I don't see why anyone would wait right now to kill. If you were do a political motivation, why would you wait right now? To kill them, to kill the Reiners. It's just weird. It didn't kill him and his wife. His wife really didn't say shit.
So, just to pipe in, so far for this address, Trump is saying that wages since he has gotten to office have skyrocketed and inflation has gone down tremendously. But I just watched a report yesterday and they're like at the same place, like nothing has moved.
So what's funny about Trump?
Are you kidding me? He's doing a stupid address.
Trump and his defenders right now. Potomax, that's Annie. She's got it on. She's keeping us updated. The funny thing about what he's doing right now with his whole defense of the economy is that when Biden was in office, and Republicans would call out the Biden administration on this correctly. Biden's whole defense was basically, hey, I know you guys are all saying the economy sucks, but it doesn't. You're actually just stupid, and we're doing really well right now. But now, Donald Trump is doing that exact same thing. He's saying, hey, I know you guys are all miserable, and the economy sucks, but it's not true. You're actually just dumb, and the economy's doing fantastic. And his defenders are like, yeah, he's totally right. And it's like, no, you can't call out one side and then just support the other side for doing the same thing.
I think what he should say is the stock market is doing good, but the economy sucks.
Oh, wait, hold on. He literally just said, quoted, we are literally the hottest country in the world.
I mean, I guess like objectively, yeah, America is, the number one country.
I always say America is the freest country, but it's not the best country, but it's the freest country.
Yeah, and we're not even.
You can do some dumb shit here and you'll be all right, but it's not the best country, that's for sure.
We're not even as free as we should be, if we're being honest here. But that's more social type shit, not necessarily law type shit right now. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think he's going to say anything. Like I said, I'm curious to see, but I don't think he's going to say.
Like, what the fuck? Why would you go live? You could have just tweeted this on fucking.
He's talking about the tariffs. He's saying that next tax season, people are going to get the most amount of money back they've ever received, which is not projected to be true.
No,
I know he was talking
about
that
tax thing where they you get no tips on whatever, blah blah blah, no tax on tips, and I'm like, yeah, but you can just get it. Billionaires are still going to be able to get that money.
I know he was talking about like new stimmy checks. I remember he was saying everyone's going to get like fucking a couple $1,000.
$2,000.
Yeah, which dude, I
Okay,
would love
so
that.
he just said that they're going to send out checks to the soldiers.
They hijacked some Venezuelan oil tankers or some shit too. Johnny, we are the most free country, but quality of life here is not the best here no more. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I will say I would love another stimmy check, especially because during COVID when we got the stimmy checks, that was like right toward the tail end of me being on drugs. So I spent most of my stimmy check on drugs. So I would like a new stimmy check just so I can buy other stuff. It's not actually drugs, but
Do you remember like during COVID when everybody was buying cars?
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I knew so many people that were just like using their money to like buy a brand new car. It was crazy.
And then they complained about things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I was thinking this thing was gonna be like maybe towards the end of the speech is gonna be fucking something, but I'm thinking like right now he's just saying the shit he usually say.
Well, yeah, now
Oh,
he's
jobs
talking
are up,
about
big,
how
big. We're the hottest country ever.
now he's just talking about how he's bringing down the cost of drug prices and pharmaceuticals, which isn't true.
Well, I think he did that for what is the
The diabetes, was it insulin?
yeah,
it
he
was
did that for
insulin.
insulin. I mean, that was fine, but that's because of what Biden already signed in. That's why he did that. So
Now it's the usual, no president has done anything as courageous as me.
even Abraham Lincoln.
yeah, he's just doing his thing
And
right
now
now.
he's talking about TrumpRx.org. So
Bro, I keep refreshing my bank app hoping that it's so funny.
Yeah, waiting for that new stimmy check.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for stimmy checks. That's all I even care about at this point. Can't give me money can't give money to Americans, but can give 12 billion to Israel.
that's interesting. I think he's talking about how he wants to create like his own health insurance because the
God.
other health
Trump
insurance
care?
companies, yeah, he wants to create like his own health care. So then, yeah, because there's such an increase in the cost of premiums, which is true.
Honestly, the only reason I'm going to say I hope he does is because Republicans love to talk about how government needs to get the fuck out of like health care and health insurance and like no Obamacare. But I guarantee you, as soon as Trump care got announced, Steven Crowder would be like, "Here's why it's a good thing. Actually, we want him in what's it called? We want him in health insurance or whatever." It's just who knows? You never know. You never fucking know.
Dude,
all right,
oh, go ahead.
No, finish off because I was going to move on to another topic.
No, I was just talk about the healthcare, but that's fucking boring as shit. So that's fine.
I was just going to move to healthcare and dental insurance is a scam.
Oh,
yeah.
He's saying that like green energy is a scam.
Okay, I'm with him on that. Not because I don't believe in what's going on in climate change, it's because it's like, bro, they're definitely cashing in on this shit, saying, "Oh, in 7 years, it's gonna be a problem." And then 7 years comes, nothing happens. They're just cashing in on it.
Yeah, Republicans are supposed to like want small government, but when it's Trump, coincidentally, they like big government. It is funny that Democrats like openly want big government. Like John Carpenter even says he believes in big government. But yeah, Republicans are supposed to be we want small government, go the fuck away. But when it's Trump, they don't care what he does.
We love big government. That's the thing. Both sides don't really like little government. They just want little government when their opposition is in office.
Yeah.
That's just that's what's you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, no, it's all ridiculous. I was going to go to Howard Stern. Howard Stern signed a new 3-year contract with Sirius XM. I mean, how irrelevant can you be? I guess you're on Sirius XM. I've read when you try to look up his daily numbers, you find anything from 1 million daily listeners all the way down to 125,000 daily listeners. I tend to believe it's around 125 because who listens to Sirius XM? I think my mom has XM radio in her car. And that's all I can think of. I don't know anybody. He dug himself into a hole. when he talked a bunch of shit about podcasts, Joe Rogan specifically. He did a whole segment basically making fun of podcasters, saying, you guys are wannabe radio broadcasters. We're doing the real thing, and you're doing these gay little podcasts. Well, now he can't do a podcast because he would look stupid. If he was smart, he would just go start his own, YouTube channel or whatever. I mean, he'd still be irrelevant, but he'd probably get a little bit more subscribers, like just doing it on YouTube. But Howard Stern is so, like, he's never been his own guy. Like, he's always worked for a radio station. Like, he probably doesn't even know how to host his own deal, which is funny because he could hire somebody, but he, whatever. He's just going to keep being irrelevant. It's not like there's any chance for a revival or anything with him anyways.
No, absolutely not.
But, yeah, no, my mom uses like free Spotify with, like, just, when it's just on shuffle, and she'll like,
that sucks. Free Spotify sucks.
Yeah, I can never do shuffle. The main reason I brought up the Howard Stern thing, though, is because Yungblud was on Howard Stern recently, and Howard Stern mentioned to Yungblud that Howard Stern says it feels like rock is dead, like we like to talk about rock and roll being dead. Well, Yungblud decided to say, nope, it's not dead, and I've got 6 bands to prove you wrong. Yungblud says the reason that rock is alive is, he says, in hardcore, which is not rock or rock and roll, by the way. Let's, like, first and foremost.
Thank you.
He says in hardcore, you've got Knocked Loose and Turnstile, which, yeah, they're probably like the biggest hardcore bands right now, but again, who the fuck, like,
listens to them? They're fucking nerds, bro.
Like, if that's your argument for rock and roll, Knocked Loose and Turnstile, then he goes, in punk, you've got Amil and the Sniffers.
I actually love them. They're good.
But in terms of culture,
they don't know that, like, they don't really move the needle in the world.
Okay, hold on. Sorry to cut in. Trump is making a statement about how there's way too many sommeliers in Minnesota, and they're stealing billions and billions of dollars from Americans.
I agree to that. That's proven.
And they gotta go.
But he's not.
I actually agreed to that, motherfucker. I agree with him. They're eating the fucking cats and dogs, bro. Like, you got to get him out of here.
He's not going to do anything about it, though. I mean, he ran on deportation, and he's deported like abysmal numbers compared to what he ran on. So it's whatever. Maybe he'll do nothing. Or
he says
Obama deported more.
We're going to make America great again by getting rid of the sommeliers.
So after Emil and the Sniffers, he says, okay, then we got one. We got a band called Labrini Girls.
Yeah, they're the Italian band. They're fucking feminists and shit. I mean, they're good though. They're good, but they're not like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah, Labrini Girls. And then he says in indie, which is also funny because indie is not rock and roll.
That's not rock and roll.
And then he says you've got Fontaines. And then,
I love them. They're good.
Fontaines DC. Yeah,
they're good.
And then Geese and Wonder Horse. So these bands that you two people have heard of, but you guys are pretty niche. First of all, you guys actually dive into things. The way that I always measure culture is you walk into your local Walmart,
and your mom knows who they are.
Yeah,
like Walmart. In the 80s when Bon Jovi released a song, your grandmother, your mother, your fucking sister that only listens to fucking, I don't know, some fucking pop song from the 80s, she would know who fucking Motley Crue is. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it doesn't, like, I understand what he's saying. Rock and roll is not dead for us. Rock music isn't dead for us, the people that actually listen to it. But if I go to for example, for Yungblud, all of us, all 3 of us, we go to our grandparents, we go to our parents and say, do you know who Yungblud is? They're going to be like, I don't know who the fuck Yungblud is. So that means rock and roll isn't really back. Until your parents know who they are, I don't think it fucking matters, in my opinion.
Yeah, the address just finished, by the way. That was it.
So it was nothing.
Yeah, it was the same thing. The only new thing was that he said he wants to get rid of the sommeliers. Everything else was the exact same.
Yeah, the economy's doing great.
All the comments are like, what? No war with Venezuela?
I kind of want a war. I wish he would have said something more controversial.
Yeah, he just wanted to talk. He just wanted to say we're doing great, and I'm going to start kicking out Somalia.
He ended it with Merry Christmas. Yeah.
We say Christmas around here, not Happy Holidays.
Oh yeah, someone said happy holidays to me at the gas station earlier. I was kind of pissed.
We say Merry
Really?
Christmas. We won't
Yeah.
apologize. We won't. We won't.
I was like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? I said, yeah, you too. But anyways, yeah, no, basically just named off 6 niche bands that most people haven't heard of. The most popular bands on that list really are Knocked Loose and Turnstile. But
The Turnstile is like, bro, your grandmother does not know who Turnstile is. Like,
no, like I said, my culture, the bar for me with culture is walking into a Walmart asking people if they know who these people are. Yeah, no, rock. There's no rock songs on the top 40 Billboard chart. You know, it's just not.
and even Yungblud, like
and
I love Young. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's funny to even ask Yungblud that question. People were commenting and making jokes like, "Why don't they just ask Beyonce if rock is dead?" Like, you know, like Yungblud is a pop artist at the end. Like, he still has yet to prove himself as like a rock and roll artist. You know, we still need that rock album from him, that full on, you know, Aerosmith style rock album.
Well, for me, it's like he did the Idols thing, right? But it's like he's doing a homage to rock stars. It's like, is he going to continue that, or is he going to go into this pushy shit that he was doing before? It's just a bunch of fucking crying all the time. You know, oh yeah, da 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 da. Like, I don't want to hear that shit, dude. Like, is he really going to do rock and roll like he's doing? Like, I love the Idols album. I love the album that he did with Aerosmith. I don't know what you guys think. Is he going to continue doing rock and roll, or is he going to go back to doing the nonsense that he was doing before that no one gave a shit about?
I think he'll just keep being a pop star, and people will still just continue saying it's rock and roll because once in a while he does an Ozzy cover at his shows. I mean, that's really what he does. He's a pop artist, and once in a while he covers Ozzy, and people say he's bringing rock and roll back. And
he looks amazing. He looks the part. It's just the music sucks, dude. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he looks.
I like. There is one song by him that I like, and then there is a Machine Gun Kelly song that heavily features Yungblud that I really like. But they're pop songs. Like they're not rock and roll songs. They're pop songs. Like I love pop music. You know, it's the same way that back in, you know, there's country songs today that I really like, but I acknowledge that they're pop songs. It's not real country. Token Black Wednesday. Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Wednesday nights is how
race, bro.
Wednesday nights is how we prove that we are not a racist YouTube channel. Or misogynist. Actually.
It sounds racist to me.
Annie's helping us out. You guys are both helping out the cause. I have to. This is the most diverse
now,
YouTube channel.
Then you just.
How is Annie black? Tell me how Annie's black.
No,
I'm saying Annie's a girl. So we have black.
Well, we need girls. We absolutely need girls.
We need a gay person on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is we need a 4th person, like a gay, trans.
What about me?
What about
you? We gotta get straight up like a dude in a dress.
I'm a gay black man. Okay, just kidding.
We got to get a straight up dude in a dress on here. Is what I'm going all the way. The host of this channel does not speak for all the viewers. Dude, there's a girl in LA. She's this Mexican chick. I've talked about her before, but she just told the what?
Hannah Dallas.
Hannah.
No, she's not Mexican.
She looks Mexican or Italian. One of them.
Is this
no? This is another girl. I've talked. No, this is a different girl. I've talked about her on the stream before though, but she just recently, like we kind of just hit on each other when we talk. So she is another goal if I go to LA. I could bring her on. She's down. She'd be down to come on. Actually, she's told me.
Sure, it's not Hannah Dollars.
No, it's not her. Hannah Dollars, in my opinion, is a white chick. But I would be shooting my shot with Hannah Dollars if I went to LA too.
Go to Switzerland. You would change your mind about what is a white chick, bro.
I really don't think she would go for it. I think she would deny me. I think
you just gotta be a bad boy. You gotta be a bad boy. That's all. I know how to do that. You're gonna go on a date with me and you're gonna fuck me. Period. That's it.
Just like don't give them any options. Jesus
don't
Christ.
Listen to that. I'm totally fucking joking. Hannah Dollars, don't come after me on Instagram stories, please, if you're watching.
All right, so the Trump thing, you know, that's a no news. That's a non-topic, so we can't even move on to that.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear? I guess starting in 2029.
Oh, sorry, this comment that Protomax just made.
I want foreign dudes to pull up in chat and say how much they love Annie. Oh yeah. What happened to our African guy?
They came from Twitch. All those guys came from Twitch.
Oh yeah, huh?
Are you still like streaming to Twitch?
Yeah, we're still on Twitch. Yeah, Hannah Dollars did tell me she's Persian. So that makes sense.
That makes sense. Of course she is. Yeah, not white.
But to me, she's just like an LA white girl, and I say that in the best way possible.
Dude, I
like,
know white girls, man. Like,
you
we
guys
have to
don't
disagree.
understand. Like, I have like a legitimate celebrity crush on this Hannah Dallas chick. It's ridiculous. Like dude, she's like a fucking 10 to me.
Bro, why don't you just message her and say, "Yo, I'm coming to LA. Let's hang out." Like, why?
Because I'm not coming to LA. Like that's.
Or tell her to come here. You'll pay for her fucking Uber or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I'm not paying for shit. She's probably got more money than me.
Oh.
I do wonder what she does because she always seems to be up to some busy shit.
Come on, let's not fool ourselves.
I don't think she has.
We'll keep it at that. We'll keep it at that.
I don't think
we'll keep it at that, man.
I could see
I've been
her
around so long. I've been around too long. I'm from New York, bro. I can read through people easily. I know.
There might be some sugar daddies in the picture, but I don't think.
Absolutely.
Sugar daddies. I'm jealous of girls for sugar daddies. If I could get just like dudes should just send you money. That would be great. But okay, so did you guys see? I guess starting in 2029, the Oscars is no longer. It's going to stream directly to YouTube, and that's it.
I saw that on the news today. Yeah.
I think. I don't know. It's just weird. YouTube is basically TV nowadays. I don't like it.
Oh, did you hear what was the what's the movie company that's in the bidding war?
Paramount, Netflix.
Yeah, they
Warner
said
Brothers.
today that Netflix is the winner.
Oh god.
Yeah. So if you add stock in it, you might as well sell all your stock in Paramount for sure. Put it all in Netflix.
This guy's cool too. He's never missing a shot you don't take. No, I would take the shot if I was in LA. That's the only holdup is that I'm not in Los Angeles.
Dude, that means nothing, bro. Like what?
Well, what am I gonna do? Hit her up and say, hey, do you want to do nothing? Because I live 6 hours away. Like
no, just say, hey, I'll bring you. Like I'll literally bring you up here. Like pay for her fucking flight or pay for her Uber and just be like, yo, you can stay with me, like, or get a hotel.
Who's gonna why would she, hey, yeah, you know how you're living in LA and like having fun and going to parties? You want to come to Woodland, California, where you might get stabbed?
Dude, trust me, it works. You just have to fucking man up this fucking like you're kind of.
I would never bring her to Woodland and feel good about myself. I would feel worse if I brought a girl to Woodland. You guys don't know what Woodland is.
Well, just go to LA, bro. We have all your friends here, bro. I'll back you up, man.
I do need to go to LA sometime in the sometime in the close future because it's funny because this all started off with me talking about a whole different girl. I was talking about this Mexican chick that I've talked to for a while now. Basically, I'm in there. Like if I go to LA, I'm in there with this girl, and
yeah,
I have to, sooner or later, I've got to move on that. Annie, I feel like you were going to say something a minute ago.
Oh, I was going to talk about a different story that you guys said something that reminded me.
What is it?
Story. Okay, so because we were talking about how you live long distance. I wanted to get your opinion on some tea, like a story that I have. So I have this friend. She's one of my typo negative friends that I've met online. Anyways, she lives on the East Coast in New York, and for the past, now she's like in her mid 40s. The age is important. She's in her mid 40s. About a year ago, she met a guy online that lives here in LA, and he's like in his mid 50s, and they've developed this like very serious relationship, and they're like dating and whatnot, but they've never met. And every time he says that he's going to come out to see her, it's like a couple days before there's like some excuse he can't. And by the way, this man, like, he's like a typical just like loser LA rocker. Like
oh, fuck off. What do you mean by that?
No, okay, hold on. He works at Dollar Tree.
Okay, I agree with that. I agree.
He's in his mid-50s. He works at Dollar Tree. He, from what I understand, still lives at home. And but like he was in a band back in the 80s. So like he spends all of his time like spending his money to go to like places like the Whiskey. So he has money to like spend on shows to go to, you know, the Roxy and the Whiskey, but he for some reason won't spend the money to go to New York to see the love of his life.
Yeah, I know why.
And what?
Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know why.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me okay, so what it's been, yeah, like about a year and a half, and like every time I'm like, "Oh, is he going to come visit?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's going to come, you know, this month." And then like he'll say like, "Oh, I like to buy plane tickets like a couple days before. Like that's when they're the cheapest." And I'm like, "That's bullshit, dude. You got to plan a trip like weeks, months in advance. Like it's the most expensive a couple days before." And then like the week before he's supposed to fly out, there's some excuse of like, "Oh, like I like it's like ridiculous stuff like I'm having kidney failure," or like some like ridiculous thing. And she's all like, when I try to like explain to her the red flags, she's like, "No, I trust him. I trust him." Mind you, they do video chat like every day. They talk on the phone. So he is a real person. He even added me on Instagram or on Facebook. So I'm just confused because like Nick, when I spoke to Nick about it, Nick was just like, "Well, he doesn't care." That's the thing is he just doesn't care. And so I wanted to know like what other males' perspectives are aside from like, well, he could be seeing somebody else, but I don't know.
No.
Bullshit. No, that's not it.
What is it?
It's because as soon as he shows up in person, the image is dead.
Thank you.
Maybe he has a fucking. I'm not even kidding. Like maybe he has a beer gut. Maybe he's.
Well, that's okay. So that's the thing is like, so my friend Megan, beautiful girl. She's like a goth chick, absolutely stunning. I don't know what she sees in this guy, but he is just like he's so creepy and like weird looking. And what's weird is like she's so obsessed with him that they post like just everything is so like exposed like on Facebook. Like she'll post a picture of him and be like, and then she'll tag him and say like, you know, "I love you, baby. Like I want to suck your dick." And like
Wait, hold on. Okay. I gotta figure this out. They haven't met yet, is what you're saying.
they've never met in person.
That's
This has
that's
been
fucking
happening.
that's I'm sorry. Okay, so number one, like, first of all, a guy who says he was in a band in the 80s and he works at Dollar Tree is the biggest red flag.
I know.
If I ever heard one. As fucking Beckett said, bro, like he's gonna meet up and he knows like, okay, I want to go on a date. And then you're gonna do on a date, he's not gonna have any money to pay for anything. He's gonna look fucking horrible.
Yeah, but like I what doesn't make sense is he has money because he goes to all the same like horror.
No. Let me make it clear. So there could be two things. Okay, so a whiskey ticket. I think what he does is he goes to the whiskey. He knows people, obviously, that lets him in. I don't believe he's paying for everything because I used to work at the whiskey a lot until like last year. And so I know a lot of people that I just let in for free because I know them or they are fucking classic 80s guys, right? So number one, he's probably being let in a bunch of shows. Someone's buying him a ticket and he's telling her, "Oh, you know, I get all these tickets to the whiskey." First of all, if you're that old and you're still going to the whiskey like it's its main event, that's a problem.
Yeah, no,
Like,
he's like
it's a
obsessed with
problem.
going to the
I'm
whiskey.
sorry.
I'm
This is like Beckett always says, the guys that go to the hardcore shows and wants to fucking dance in the middle and all that shit. Like, that's a
Yeah.
fucking problem. What I think is going on is do you think she gets other guys' attention when you guys go out or or anything?
Well, so the thing is like I've also never met her. She lives in New York and we've been online friends. So this
Yeah,
whole
dude.
thing like
I
it's
don't
like
believe
us,
she's getting
you
laid.
know?
She's maybe not getting laid, to be honest with you. She's not getting laid.
But no,
There's some
here's the
guy
thing is
obsessed with her because he never gets laid either because he's old and whatever the fuck. And
but why is he making all these promises to her that he's going to keep coming
well,
out?
clearly he can't keep it.
But
He
he's
sees
saying
that
like
she keeps.
I'm gonna marry you, blah blah blah. I mean, this guy just bought tickets to the Kiss cruise. That's that's the same price as like buying a plane ticket to New York.
No, it's
So
not. You can literally go on. You can literally go on fucking. What is those apps where you can pay little over time?
oh, Klarna?
Yeah, you can literally go. You can literally go on Klarna and be like, "Oh man, I got Kiss tickets that were $400 or $500." It's like, okay, well, I'm paying fucking $12 every fucking 12 days, whatever the fuck. I'm telling
But
you right now, he works at Dollar General. He lives like shit. He probably lives in someone's room.
he lives. I don't know if you know where La Habra is.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
and
he
that's not
lives.
L.A.
No,
La Habra,
yeah,
I know exactly where La Habra is. I'm telling you right now, what it is he's probably giving her this image of a person that he is, and she's kind of like, you know what? This guy seems great, and he's giving me attention. Like, I love it. And she doesn't recognize how beautiful she is. And he is eating it up. Like, hey, yeah, I'm going to be in New York next week, or I'm going to be in LA. I promise you. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be there. And then it never happens. And he's like, oh, well, she keeps accepting. And what I would tell her if I was you're her friend, is be like, hey, dude, I'm letting you know right now. Either we meet up at this date. The next time you fucking ghost me about being here or going on a date, I'm blocking you and we're fucking done.
no, but she's so into it. She will never leave. She'll have this like fantasy relationship
That's
forever because she just
that's a
because
personal
he
problem.
keeps feeding her. It's like a Netflix documentary. He keeps saying, but the thing is he also like he'll send her gifts, right? And she'll post because she posts everything so publicly.
Yeah, she's not getting laid.
She
I'm sorry.
posts like all the gifts he gives, and like she's like, oh, he sent me this box of stuff for Halloween or whatever. And like I look at it and I'm like, dude, like it's all stuff from Dollar Tree. Like it's not like
I'm telling you, your friend must be a nice girl, and
she is like
the
so
world
into
is
this guy's
eating her up.
smell. And I'm like, dude, he's not gonna ever come visit you. It's all lies. And so I just wanted to know, like, so here's another thing is like some people from the typo community have met him in person at the Whiskey at shows. And apparently he's really nice in person. And they told
What
her
does he
that.
look like, by the way? Because I've
Oh,
worked in whiskey for a while. You have
he's just
pictures.
like, yeah, I'll send you a picture like on Instagram. But I mean, the guy is creepy. He's old. He's so creepy that like he has like a big bald spot in the middle and he has long hair and he like puts it over his face. So you can like never really see his eyes.
You got to show me a picture because I probably know who he is. Because I've been to the whiskey for years now. So
his name is Tony King. I'll have to find him. Yeah, Tony King.
That sounds like a dude with a gun, like Becca.
Yeah. So I mean, I just thought like, well, maybe he's just
Let me look
lazy.
him
Like
up,
he's
dude.
not.
Like,
He doesn't want to go visit her.
no,
But
he
it's
just
like,
can't go visit her because he doesn't have the money.
yeah, but he has the money. Like if
Yeah,
he
but
saved,
having
if
the
he
money,
saved money,
having the money to go to shows and go to the Kiss cruise,
Thank
that's
you.
not the same as traveling to New York and taking a girl on dates and all the works and a plane ticket back. Like he can't just show up and take her to fucking Burger King. Like, they're in love.
yeah,
They're
but like
supposed to get
with the
married.
amount of, because he goes to shows like pretty much every weekend, he posts it. So I'm like, okay, if you save that money for 6 months, you could go visit her like you
But he
say you
doesn't
are
want
going
to go see her because, like I said, as soon as he shows up, the image is over. It's dead. He's gonna show up. Maybe he doesn't
Yeah.
wipe his ass well enough. She can't smell it if they're not in person. Like I said, probably got a beer gut. Maybe he's not working with a lot. Yeah, no, as soon as he shows up, the image
I
that he's
mean, the
crafted
guy's
is
like
over.
in his like mid to late 50s. So yeah.
Yeah, and then she's just clinging on to the hope. It's kind of like a thrill. It's kind of like a
That's what
mystery. It's
I
like a
think.
mysterious
It's
thing at
just
this point.
like, I mean,
It definitely is a Netflix documentary.
he is so creepy looking. I don't know what she sees in him. I mean,
Can you
here,
send me?
yeah, I'm
his
gonna send you a
Instagram
picture
or
right now.
That's fucking.
It's just
interesting.
like,
He probably just
and then,
talks really nice to her and she likes it.
Correct.
yeah, and then like, remember like Facebook pokes, like from like
Oh, yeah.
20 years ago?
Yeah.
Like he'll poke me like on Facebook.
Yeah, so he's
And
a
then
lot.
and then I go and
Yeah.
I I tell her, and she's like, "Why is he poking other girls?" And I'm like, "This is some old people shit."
Yeah. He's old as fuck.
But I will say though, I will say a key element is she does have kids.
Oh fuck!
So I
That's
don't know
even worse.
I don't
He
know
has
if that's
kids,
what's-
bro.
That's even worse that she's got kids and she's probably talking to these kids about this guy. They're like, God, our mom's a
Yeah.
fucking loser.
Shit.
Here, I just sent you a photo.
Yeah, those kids need
my-
to slap the shit out of her.
Yeah, totally. Like,
Johnny,
what
I
the fuck
sent
are
you
you
a
doing,
photo.
Mom?
She should apply to be on Catfish.
That's what I'm thinking. That is exactly what I'm thinking. And it's gotten to the point where like she just kind of she just doesn't really want to talk to me about it because she knows I'm so negative about it. But it's like, dude, like get
Oh
real.
man, this guy's a complete loser.
I
So,
know, that's what I'm saying.
No,
He's
so
crazy.
they're oh fuck. So it's a place called Bar Lubitsch next to the whiskey right now. But you remember what used to be by the whiskey, right?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
Wait, what was it?
This guy. I've seen this guy before.
Really?
So, yes, I've seen this guy before. So I never really seen him at the Rainbow. But you remember Rock and Riley's.
Yes, yeah, of course.
So he would be at Rock and Riley's a lot, and he would always ask me for Coke. And I was always like, this guy's fucking like it's just gross. Like, you're an older man, like, get the fuck away from me. He's a complete loser. Like, bro, this guy is like, he looks like a guy that's like, yeah, man, the 80s were great, man, and he's like, it's a complete.
Well, he
like,
keeps
what the
telling
fuck?
her he can't come out because he can't get time off from Dollar Tree. I'm like, okay, so
He works at Dollar Tree. What
I'm
else
like,
do you
if
need?
you told Dollar Tree, hey, I need to go to New York in like 5 months, they'll give you the time off. But he only wants to plan a week in advance.
I got a question,
so it makes
though.
no sense.
Why doesn't she go to him? That's my question.
Okay, so here's what happened with that. Is she said that she would come out. But here's his thing is so the cheapest so flying from New York to LAX is not that bad. But he told her that he doesn't want to drive to LAX because of the traffic and she can only fly into John Wayne, but there are no fucking flights from New York to John Wayne. And I was like, that's bullshit. If you were like his real love, he would spend the 1 hour from La Habra to LAX to come get you. Makes no sense at all. But yeah, I don't know. He doesn't want to pick her up from LAX. That was his reasoning.
Dude, she needs to get laid. You need to go to New York and take her out. Because dude, what is her name? I could take her out. Fuck it.
Yeah, and she's just I don't know. She's so enamored with him, and I don't
get why she's enamored. Okay, so you've never met her before, right?
No, but I do know she lives like basically Poughkeepsie.
Oh, she's a fucking hick. Yeah.
Well, I love her. She's a good friend of mine. But no, she lives out, yeah, like in the middle of.
That makes sense. I'm like, there's no
from
way someone in New York City would be so fooled like that. There's no way.
Well, that's what I thought. That's what I keep saying is she lives out in the middle of nowhere. She's never been to LA. She doesn't know. And it's like I try to talk to her and she doesn't listen. She's like, no, I trust Tony with my heart and soul. Like, he's my everything. And I'm like, dude, this guy is a creep. He is a
complete creep. He's that old and he's like trying to do whatever. Like, I'm like, listen, dude, I don't give a fuck who anyone is. Like, whatever. I'm being honest. Like, if I actually was in his shoes and there was this girl that I fucking like, I'm gonna make, like, dude, like, let me get you a ticket. Like, fuck you buying the ticket. Even if I didn't have money, I would say, if you buy the ticket, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get you to me so we can go out.
Yeah,
and I just think she doesn't get laid, and so this guy that shows interest in her is like.
But here's what I want to know from like you guys' point of view is what is he getting out of it? Because he's not physically getting laid. If you're dating someone, don't you want to fuck? Like,
you know what he's getting out of it? it's thrilling. He's probably coked out like a motherfucker. First of all, let's make that clear. And he's getting out of it is the thrill of talking to someone and having a girl that's like, oh my god, like you're coming, or oh my god, I'm coming, or oh my god, you're gonna be here in 2 days, or oh my god, this is good. That's what he's getting out of it. It's thrilling. I know exactly what he's getting out of it. What he's getting out of it is the thrill that there's this girl, because he's obviously old as shit and he looks like shit and he has a fucking belly, and no girl in LA wants to talk to him. And so there's this girl in fucking Poughkeepsie, New York that's saying, you know what? I'll do anything to be with this guy. This is what social media, like, what is the show? The show again from MTV? That is exactly that's the thrill that they get out of it. As fucking
But like
said,
I just don't understand. It's like she thinks some guy that works at Dollar Tree is gonna marry her and support her on what salary?
I don't know.
Sorry,
Is she like
truth.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
But you know what? But as Beckett said, when he finally shows up, she's gonna see.
If he shows
the
up,
thrill is gone. The thrill is gone, and there's nothing else he can do anymore. But it's having like that thrill
they're so they expose everything on Facebook. Everything is just so public to where, like he'll post a picture of himself with like kind of like unzipping his jeans, and she'll be like, oh, I want to suck it. And it's like, dude, your kids are on there and your family, they can all see that comment.
You know what we should do? What if we do you think she would come on the show?
I don't know.
Beckett, what do you think about that?
She would be I wouldn't want to bring her on here. She would get so mad. Like if we were talking.
Why not? I mean, come on, bring her on and be like, and then tell the guy like, hey man, we're gonna get you a really good spot. You're gonna be able to open at the Whiskey. Like just come on the show.
Wednesday gossip night in full effect. I love that.
It's amazing. It's amazing right now. I love it. But it's just that's a funny story. I don't know why your friend is doing that. That's just, to me.
Well, it's just been like this like ongoing thing, and I've just been watching it online, and it's just, I wanted to know from a male perspective, what is this guy getting out of it? Because it's baffling.
The thrill of a girl being after him. That's what he's getting out of it.
And
he's just getting online attention.
He's okay, just like jacking off and like not having physical, like
probably that, or he's he's I don't know, he's like banging fat drunk girls after shows at the Whiskey to like keep himself satisfied in the meantime. But he's not gonna go. Like I said, once he goes, the illusion is over. She's just gonna see who it really is. And
they're like very obsessed with some artist. I don't know if you know of him, Wednesday 13.
Yeah, I love Wednesday 13.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see, like he's always going to Wednesday shows at the Whiskey.
That lets me know that he's fucking crazy. They're the ones that made the drug me to hell. They were a part of the Wednesday 13 is actually, he's been a part of a lot of bands back in the early 2000s. A lot of those like goth metal type of bands, you know what I mean?
Protomax does have a point. She'll post about sucking his dick publicly, but she won't come on a live stream.
No, she won't. Yeah, well, she'll post it publicly. No, that is
That's
true.
So good.
No, like I think because like on Facebook, it's like limiting to her friends. She doesn't mind her friends and family.
And because if she came on here, like we would talk shit to her and tell her.
Yeah. Whereas,
well, let's not talk shit to her. Let's figure out a way we can get her on and just be like, what does this guy do for you?
Well, people have told her this. It's honestly, it's like, her friends have told her this. I'm sure Annie's kind of told her this. Like she knows. It's just one of those things. It's not gonna.
Fizzlegig pretty much summed it up. Sadly, your friend is the girl he calls when he wants to jerk off. What he does is he does coke, and there's the girl that's always gonna answer him, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I can always jerk off to her when she's on the phone." That's what it is. I mean, it's gonna be funny. It's harsh.
It's going to be funny when they break up, because you're going to be like, what the fuck do you guys have to fight about? Annie, you know what you should do? You should Try to stage some, I don't know, like next time he's at a show at the Whiskey, like get a picture of him standing next to some girl, like somehow get a picture of him next to some girl and just try to like, and then send her a picture of
Yeah.
me like, look, this guy's hanging out with this fucking girl at the Whiskey. And then,
Yeah,
like,
no,
fuck
I've
you.
thought like, cause so the weird thing is like he goes to all the same horror conventions I do, but like he is really weird about it. So like the conventions here, they always run from like a Friday to Sunday. So Nick and I usually go on like a Saturday, but Tony, he'll say like, oh, I only like going at the very end of the day on the Sunday so I can get everything super cheap. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I thought about like Nick and I thought, well, maybe we can go sometime and like stake him out and see if he's real because he just seems so fucking creepy. But I'm just tired of like it's just every 5 minutes she reposts like his selfies. He doesn't do the same. If you go to his Facebook, there's nothing there. But like everything is just like, I love him, I love him, I want to suck his cock and blah blah blah. And it's like,
You and
okay.
Nick should go to the Whiskey when he's there, and Nick should not a single word. Just walk straight up to him and just fucking whoop his fucking ass just for no reason. Just walk up there and just straight fucking assault him and just damn near beat him halfway to death just for no reason, just because it'd be funny.
Well, okay.
Just be like, hey, are you Tony King? Yeah, and then just start fucking destroying him. Hey, are you Tony King? Are you talking to my girl in New York? And then start fucking whooping his ass.
I know he's just so like I've like tried to look him up online. I can't find any like background records or anything.
Dude, let me tell you, there's so many people like that at the Whiskey. Like I have so many guys. Like when we go to the Whiskey, and then me and my girl, we go to the Rainbow, and it's always like some guy that like wearing fucking tights, like cougar tights and shit. That's kind of like, oh man, you should have been here in the 80s at the Rainbow, blah, blah, blah. It was so great. And I'm just like, I don't want to hang with you. Because if you didn't make it in the 80s, why do I fucking want to talk to you now? Obviously, everyone thought you were a fucking loser in the 80s, too.
But it's like, you know
Just
what,
like-
you know what they do? They do like AI generated photos of themselves like next to each other. And it's like, just go meet one another. Like, why do you don't need to do that?
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
Dude, you got to get your friend on the live. I'm serious. I don't care. You got to get your friend on the live. That is like, if she believes that some guy who continues to make up excuses not to hang with her is real, like,
no, but
there's something wrong with your
deep
friend
in
too.
that
To be honest with
love.
you.
She is so deep in that love, and I have tried so much, and she will not listen to me. It's just like, nope, nope. I will wait for him
Does she do
forever.
substances at all?
She?
Yeah. Does she do? Does your friend do substances at all?
No, because she's got like 4 or 5 kids.
That doesn't mean anything.
She's got like 4 or 5 kids.
Dude,
she's a single mom.
I'm blown away.
Like,
how could you still believe this guy is? It's 2025. I think we all know at this point this guy's making excuses. Like, like I'm just saying. Like, it's weird.
I don't know. I couldn't imagine being in that level of delusion. It's just sad because I want her to wake up. Like she genuinely is like a great person and a good friend to me.
How old is she?
She's like, I think she's like in her early 40s.
Okay.
So
that makes a lot of sense now.
Makes a lot of sense now. But it's just like, dude.
You said she's a part of the Peter Steele.
Yeah,
club, right?
I met her like through one of the Peter Steele groups.
So she's trying to find a rock star that she can be with.
And she always says that Tony looks like Peter Steele, and I'm like, what?
What the? Okay, let me look at this photo.
Wait, show Rob the picture.
He looks nothing like Peter Steele, bro.
I know, that's what I said.
Can I? Do you mind if I put this guy on the camera?
Yeah, show your phone. Show.
This guy looks like Peter Steele. In what fucking world?
Looks like Peter Steele.
The hairline is so far.
Well, it looks like Peter Steele got left in like a hot tub for too long.
Right, he looks like Cedar Pill, bro. Like,
That to me, that's the craziest thing, Protomax. Yeah, that she's got kids, so she's talking to her kids about this.
Oh,
She
she
picks her kids up
is.
from she picks
Some
her kids
kids
up
should be
from
like, "Hey,
school.
mom, you're a fucking dumbass." No,
She
that
picks
is
her
not
kids up from
real.
school, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I've been talking to Tony all day. How was your guys' day at school?"
Yeah,
Oh,
no, she did. She did
yeah.
because when she first met Tony online, she was still with her baby daddy, and she would be like picking her kids up from school, and her kids, like at the time, were still, they thought, okay, mom and dad are still together, but she
Pooter
would
stool.
pick him up and she would be on the phone with Tony, like not even caring, like just like cheating in front of the kids, and the kids are like, what's going on with mom? And then coming home like, you know, dad, mom was talking to this guy. It was like so weird. And I would talk to her about it, and she's like, I don't care. I don't care. And then she ended up leaving, her
You should
man
talk to her and be like,
for
"Hey, did you ever
Tony.
want to date I think she wanted to be with a rock star so bad when she was younger, and now she feels like it's a possibility with this guy, whatever. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
only thing I think about, dude.
A,
That
a
like I
rock
don't.
star that works at Dollar Tree.
I worked at a
like
Dollar Tree when I
50?
was like 20. No, I worked at a Dollar Tree when I was like 21.
Yeah, 21 is one thing, but fucking 50 years old working at Dollar Tree is insane. Like, just give up.
Your friend is a whore. She needs to repent.
I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, I worked at a Dollar Tree when I was 21, and one day I bought a Sprite in a Slim Jim stick with cash and threw the receipt in the trash like I always did. And then we closed, so I threw the trash in the dumpster, and the general manager showed up right as me and my boss were leaving and said, "Yeah, I'm here to do random bag checks to make sure no one's stealing anything." And it's like 10 o'clock at fucking night. And he's like, "Oh, you have a Sprite. I need to see the receipt." And I was like, "It's in the dumpster." And he's like, "Well, you got to go get it." And I was like, "I'm not digging through the dumpster for a receipt." And yeah, they fired me. That was just like a random side bit about working at the Dollar Tree. But obviously,
I wonder if Dollar Tree or Dollar General would be more fun to work at. Which one? I don't know.
I feel like more people get shot at Dollar Generals for some reason.
Oh, you know what you should do? Wait, where do you live in LA?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, I live by the Sunset Strip. Right,
Okay,
right
so
by. I live.
Tony works at the Dollar Tree on Sunset.
No,
You should
wait,
go
no
scope
way?
him out. Go scope
You
him
should
out.
also just go fucking assault him
Okay,
at work.
so here's what we should do. Should I live stream?
Yes.
Go there, like obviously what I could do, I could be on some creepy shit and fucking
just
see when
like,
he comes into work because there'll be morning, day, night shift, whatever.
I think
So
he
see
works
when
at night. I think he works at night.
Ah, what a fucking loser, man.
I don't know, but I do know he's one of the managers there, and you could just say, "Hey, I know you're dating Megan," and just like corner him or something like that and see.
Okay, dude, I literally live not too far from that fucking.
Where is
store.
the Dollar Tree on Sunset?
It's like a little bit past the Book Soup.
So why is he driving from La Habra all the way over there to work at
Good
Dollar
question.
Tree?
I
That's
don't
like an
fucking know.
hour.
What if he? You know what? What if he doesn't work at fucking Dollar Tree? What if this guy is a fucking?
No, he does
don't
because he posts pictures of himself like in the vest, like he works at Dollar Tree.
You should go in
Go
there
right
and be.
now.
You
No,
should go in there.
I'm in New York right now. I can't go right now.
You should go in there and be like, "Hey, I hear you're talking to my girl Megan. I got a problem with that, Tony."
No, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. No, let's plan this right now. I mean, with your approval, because it's your friend, right? I go in and I just say, "Hey, man, I live stream it because I have the Meta glasses where you can film." So I can walk in and we can do this on a fucking live stream, and we can go in and fucking just be like, "Hey, dude, like, you're fucking talking to my girl, you son of a bitch."
Wait, we should do this like on a Wednesday while we're all together, and then
That's what I'm
live on
saying. Yes.
YouTube.
But Gianni Mulatto, private investigator at law.
Yeah, we should absolutely
Okay.
just go.
Okay, so
scope
I
him
will
out
be back.
to like see what's going on there, and just like don't even what could be really creepy is you just say to him like, "So when are you gonna visit Megan?" Like no hi, like nothing, and then he'll be like so confused, like what?
Dude, I would be
Actually,
down.
what would be really interesting is if like you
I
brought a
make friends
chick
with
with
him.
you. No, yeah, besides that, bring a chick with you and have her hit on him and see how he reacts, if he's like into it or if he's like faithful to Megan.
Of course
But
he's not faithful. Of course he's not faithful. What are we talking about here? But no, what I should do is, okay, so there's two things. I don't know what you guys want to do. So I could be a dick and be like, when the fuck are you going to hit her up? Or number two, make friends with him and kind of prolong it. To where
I
I'm like,
think
bro,
prolong
let's go
it
to the
because
rainbow, man. You know
yeah,
what?
I
Like,
think
dude, I'm into rock and roll. I'm into the 80s, dude. Let's go pick up some chicks, man. Like 80s style in the rainbow,
yeah,
man. Let's fucking do it, dude.
I think you
And then
should
I
do
do that.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be
because you'll
down.
get
Beckett,
more
what do you think?
information. You'll get more information from him if you do it like that.
Beckett, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm always down for harassment of people in general. So, you know.
No, I'm gonna definitely. We're definitely doing this. I'll be back in LA December 24th, which is the day before Christmas. So, maybe around January 1st or 2nd, 3rd, or whatever, I will go to that store, and we will do it on a Wednesday.
But
And
then,
then
okay, so when you go to that store, if by chance he's not working, just ask an employee. Just be like, "Hey, does Tony work here?" And then if they're like, "Yeah, who are you?" Just say, "Oh, I'm an old friend," and like and just ask when he's going to be there next.
He's like, I'm Vince Neil. I used to,
Yeah.
to hang with him back in the day, man.
If you're gonna ask the coworkers, you should say, "Hey, does Tony work here?" You know, the guy that looks just like Peter Steele. And then see, I guarantee you, his coworker will like roll their eyes and be like, "Oh yeah, fucking Tony."
Should do that.
Mr. 80s, right?
Oh, and then yeah, so he works at Dollar Tree, but he tells people he's a paranormal investigator,
Why?
but like he has no like website or anything like that.
What the fuck? So should I hit him up and be like, hey man, I live in an apartment that's, it's 3 bedrooms and it's in fucking Sunset, and I don't know who used to live here, but it's really haunted. I have people talk to me all night, man. Talk to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
They talk all night. Could you come and investigate? Like, what the fuck?
100%. Yeah.
So he's okay. So you're leaving out a lot of things. So this guy is not only this fucking 80s guy, apparently. Number 2, he is a private investigator.
A paranormal investigator. Yeah.
Oh, paranormal.
Yeah, like ghost hunters. That's what he wants to do. So he tells people he hunts ghosts. What?
It's like a weird backstory to make up.
What?
That is such a weird story. Like, why a private investigator? I mean, well,
Paranormal.
investigator. Like,
He's into ghosts. He's into ghosts. That's his thing. So, I don't know, but
I don't know what Bacon. I don't know if you have another topic, but I wanted to talk about, what does Annie believe in paranormal investigators? What do you believe about that?
me or
Is your name Annie?
no, I didn't know if you were talking to Rob or me.
I'm saying I don't know if Beckett has any other topics, but I want to talk about that. After
Do you have other topics? Well, what do you? I mean, paranormal investigation. Like, I don't know.
Oh fuck! I mean,
I think most of I don't know. I would imagine most paranormal investigators are scam artists. I'm sure it's a real thing. I'm sure that
you know what I like. I don't know. I know Annie. You probably know. So there's this couple in LA. I keep forgetting their names. They do like, they're not paranormal investigators, but they like go to these different places and then they film themselves going to like weird parts of LA or underground places. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, or you don't.
No.
It's like a goth couple. And the guy looks like, really gaunt and goth and shit like that.
I don't know.
Okay.
What it I need names.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Bake-It, or
No.
not?
I like the
Not
people
Urban
that
Explorers,
I like
but
the people that go into haunted places and play Fetty Wap on loudspeakers. Those are the types of dudes that I like on the internet nowadays. They go into like an abandoned hospital and they play Trap Queen really loud.
Let me go to my subscriptions because I will have them like in my subscriptions. They're really cool, dude. We should get them on the live too because they're cool, but they're not like weird or anything. But what do you think about? I want to know what Annie thinks about like the paranormal investigators. What do you think?
I mean, I think most of it is crap. And I
Oh,
think
wow.
it's like disrespectful, like from like at least like a spiritual
Really quick, Graham Life
vacation.
Collective. They're
I
called
don't know
Graham Life.
them.
Dude, they're fucking so cool. Like, they're your type of people. Absolutely. Like, they are like him and the wife are like they go to like Bela Lugosi's apartment. I don't know how they get fucking clearance to do this. They go to fucking Jeepers Creepers area in Ohio where all that shit happened at. Like, they're really cool. But I wanted to say, like, okay, so I don't know what anyone's beliefs are, but like I personally I don't believe a lot of paranormal stuff, but I've had a lot of things happen which is fucking weird.
Wait,
And I
hold
don't
on.
okay.
Breaking news just came
Oh.
in. We need to look this up online. Nearly 3 decades after the 1996 murder of John Benet Ramsey,
Oh,
they've
I saw that
finally
there's going to be some updates coming out. Are they trying to claim they have an answer?
yeah, you look it up online. I just read the art, like the headline.
That would be like the biggest fucking news in true crime in a long time.
Yeah, that would totally be.
Wait, what are you seeing? Because all I see is that the police have said they've gathered some new evidence.
I just read an article or a headline from like my local news station that the dad has identified the killer.
Honestly, I think the dad's a nut job.
Yeah, I don't see
I don't
anything but
know.
renewed hope of catching John Benet Ramsey killers.
Renewed hope.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means.
There's an interview with her dad that he did recently.
What if the dad did it?
I'm gonna show you guys, and anyone that's interested in the case should watch it. It's on a channel called Crime Junkie. It's literally just some generic.
I love that channel. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but it's just one of those like generic white girls. But she's very popular. She did an exclusive interview with John Benet's father last year. It's an hour and a half long, and I have, obviously it's an unsolved case. I have not made up my mind on it. I like all theories. There's plenty of good evidence all around. But he comes off as guilty as fuck in that interview. Like
What if it's the dad?
I've never seen a straight hour and a half long video of just constantly like, oh, he's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty. Dude, she's asking him questions like it's crazy. He's like, he doesn't fucking know anything according to his answers. And the entire interview is just basically her going like, oh, so what did you think about the cops or when they helped you out? And he's like, well, I don't know, but what I do know is that this case has been very bad for me. I can't even explain it. I haven't watched it in a while, but ever since watching that interview, I'm like, dude, I feel like it could be the fucking dad. I think that's the general, like that's the most popular answer is saying it's the parents, but I've seen a couple good arguments for some intruders, like actual intruders. But after that interview, I was like, dude, it really could be the fucking dad.
I agree. 100% agree.
Fizz, we need to deport John Benet Ramsey's father. They're extremely good people. Their interview with Shelley Duvall before she passed was amazing.
You're talking about Grim Life Collective. We should have them on the show. They're like LA God fucking like they investigate a lot of fucking shit. I love them. They talk about all the crazy shit we talk about. They actually go to the places and like go through shit. Like I love it. I fucking love it.
Fizz, I have not seen Being John Bonet. I don't think, but
I think I saw that. There was that the one that was on? It was on some streaming platform. If it was Netflix,
It used to be on Peacock last time I checked.
100% the dad or one of their swinger friends. Yeah, I've entertained that theory too, that the parents invited someone in, and kind of gave their daughter
It's
to the guy.
definitely this has to be like the parents. I'm just sorry. Like I mean, I don't want to be a dick, but like from the watching the one on the crime, online, like I really think so. To be honest with you.
Yeah, no, it was a straight hour and a half of the dad like incriminating himself, just like
Yeah.
knows nothing. Basically, just spent an hour and a half basically going, feel sorry for me. Oh, by the way, I don't know anything about my own daughter's murder anymore, but feel sorry for me.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I have been seeing little rumblings though of the cops trying to say like, oh, we got some new evidence. I mean, it seems like they could solve it. I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of cases, go unsolved. I'm convinced that like Maura Murray, that's like one of my favorite cases of all time. Like to the point that I've like lit a candle on like the anniversary of her disappearance. Like I follow her sister on Instagram and like I've talked to her and yeah, shit like that. I don't think that's ever going to be solved, unfortunately.
Fortunately. Yeah.
That's one of those cases where like the logical part of my brain, the same part of my brain that tells me that the whole Manson case was just all about Hollywood people being degenerates and drug addicts. That same part of my brain tells me that Maura Murray ran into the woods and froze to death, and nature did what it did and basically scattered her remains, and they never found anything. I think people underestimate nature when it comes to that. They're always like, "Oh, but the police searched so far and wide," and it's like, brother, I think you're really underestimating what nature can do to a human's like remains. Like, oh, animals don't eat hair, so her hair would have been there. Brother, have you ever lived in the fucking snowy woods with animals? Like, I think some crazy shit probably happens at 2 in the morning with a bunch of, bears. Like, you don't know. Or like the wind scattered stuff around. Like, nature is a crazy destructive force. My grandpa actually dropped this really dark random quote out of nowhere one time. It was like me and my mom and my sister and my grandpa and my grandma. And my grandpa's funny. He just like jokes a lot. And he said something about like, my sister was talking about dancing or something, and my grandpa's like, "Oh yeah, always practice what you love. No one can ever take your talent away from you." And then he goes, "Well, except for nature." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like talking about how just like nature could just come in and kill you or something. It's super weird, but yeah, nature is like the greatest serial killer of all time, and people are constantly like, "No, they searched through the woods. There's no way she could have been out there." It's just like, bro, do not underestimate.
Don't underestimate at all, dude. Like a fucking bear alone or a fucking tiger or a fucking bobcat, they will fucking make sure you're not searchable at all.
Yeah, they'll say, "Oh, animals won't eat hair." Well, maybe one day a bear feels like eating some hair. Like, what do you mean? Like, maybe it feels like having some scalp. It's eating shit. It just, but then the fun, the other parts of my brain, there are a lot of interesting theories for like somebody could have driven by just the right time and picked her up and then, killed her. Somebody, the tandem driver theory. I'm going off about stuff that people that don't know the story would have no idea. But anyways, the point is that there are a lot of unsolved cases. Sometimes they go unsolved forever. Sometimes, I don't think we're ever going to know who the Zodiac killer is, even though people keep trying to claim they know who it is nowadays.
I thought they found that.
No, there's just been some really popular theories that have gained a lot of ground, but there's never been like an official.
I think I saw something on CNN where they said they finally found the Zodiac killer or something like that.
No, there's never been any
DNA.
There's been new updates and shit, but there's never like the police have never come out and like officially said, yeah, this is our guy. Some guy made the rounds last year talking about how he thinks it's his uncle or grandpa or something, and he put.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's I saw that.
Yeah. He put forth some evidence, and no one's ever really gonna find out.
Zodiac killer was my father, type of thing.
Yeah. He got away with it. The Golden State Killer, he's the one that got caught. But yeah, Zodiac.
Yeah.
If the Zodiac is alive, that guy's living very happily today. He probably sleeps real good at night. Like. I mean, who wouldn't be proud of themselves for pulling that shit off? He's like undefeated against the FBI, honestly. I guess, the 70s No. When was Zodiac? Was it 60s, 70s? Yeah, it was like late 60s.
Yeah, I think it was 60s.
It was during the time of Manson, because some people think that Manson's girls were the Zodiac killer, which is honestly a hilarious theory.
I want to talk about this. So the Mansons, I think there was nothing wrong with what Manson did at all.
Manson definitely had nothing to do with the murders, but he as a person, he was a total criminal. Like, there's an argument that he should have been in jail. I mean, he shot Bernard Crowe.
He was a criminal, but was he wrong?
Well, it depends on what you think he actually did.
Well, I think, oh man, I'm trying to figure out how to way to say this without like, oh, the rapper David. We can talk about that.
Annie, are you leaving at 7:30?
I've got like 20 minutes.
Okay, we can move on to something else.
Whatever you guys want to talk about, like, go ahead. It's all good.
Dude, I really do need to go to LA and bang out this Mexican chick.
Yeah, there you go. And you can go on like Tinder or something and
don't go on Tinder, dude. Don't. That's a bunch of poor people. Don't go.
I can't do dating apps.
Just go to the rainbow. Just go to the rainbow. You get laid in 2 hours. Promise you.
I tried Tinder for like a week when I was like 21. I can't do it, especially in my 30s now too. No way. When I don't have, the cool hair that I used to have, or I don't have the abs that I used to have. I mean, I know I could get those back, but
you're still skinny. You're good.
Shout out to Annie for upgrading her internet from McDonald's Comcast. Are you making a joke about when she tried to come on with Proto Max and her internet was bad? That was like the weirdest one day your internet wasn't working, and usually you're like the most perfect person.
Yeah.
Here.
No, it was just like a one-off thing, but thanks.
That sucks. McDonald's. No, dude. If you go to LA, download Hinge. Hinge is fucking amazing.
Dude, if I go to LA, I'm downloading fucking. I'm gonna go to LA and I'm gonna download Grindr, and I'm gonna get guys to meet up.
You know
with
what's
me
funny?
I'm gonna get guys to meet up with me.
You actually found great girls there.
So I'm gonna go on Grindr and I'm gonna get guys to meet up with me in LA, and we're gonna meet up like at a restaurant, and I'm just gonna walk up to them and I'm gonna say, "Hey, are you Tony King?" And I'm just gonna fucking beat the shit out of them. I'm gonna be known as like the serial homosexual assaulter. That's gonna be like, they're gonna have to think of a cool killer name for me. They're gonna call me like the LA Ripper, but it's just gonna be like I'm just fucking up gay dudes on Grindr all day long. That's what I'm gonna do.
That is an edgelord. What the fuck?
They're gonna call me the edgelord LA Ripper. The LA edgelord Ripper. Yeah, this guy's going around in a ski mask just fucking up gay dudes that he meets on Grindr.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the news.
I'm gonna go to jail for hate crimes. That's what would happen in LA. They're gonna.
I actually have a cock ring. This is funny. This is so funny. But I'm not gay. I promise you at all. I have a gay. You know what? I have gay guys. That's the only problem that I have with how I look. I have so many gay guys fucking try to touch me and fucking. Well, Gianni, you never tried it. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Like, no. I mean, you can be what you want. You want to suck dick, do it. You want to take it up the ass, do it, but don't touch me. We can party all night long. We can do coke. I'm fine with that. But as soon as you touch me, like, that's a problem with me. I'm just being honest. Of course, anyone that likes to fuck, absolutely. I love to fuck. I love fucking. It's an art to me. It's not like a gay thing for me. It's like I've already had that person say, "Hey, here's what being gay." I'm like, I don't know. I don't see what women see in hairy men. I don't understand. Honestly, I look at Andy. She's all freaking freaked out right now. She's like, I'm just saying. I don't see what people have in men. It's like gross to me. I'm like, if I was a girl, I'd be a lesbian, bro. Like, honestly. That's my opinion.
Even lesbians are like damn near fakers, because lesbians always date.
They always date a person that looks like a guy.
Yes. So when I was younger, we knew this lesbian couple from Starbucks in our town. We called them the Starbucks lesbians, and they had a house together that we would party at. I won't say their names, but one of them was manly. I'm pretty sure she actually is a dude today, and the other one was gorgeous. We all had a crush on this girl, and she was also like beautiful on the inside. She was the nicest, friendliest person you can meet. everyone in town loved this girl, but she was dating this fucking chick that looked like a dude. But every time she got drunk, she would cheat on her manly looking girlfriend with a dude. So we used to always say, you get her drunk, she reverts back to factory settings or whatever they call it.
I love that.
We were like, dude, why don't you just date dudes?
That's kind of like how they say like gay guys are putting on a voice, because when you actually
oh my
hear them
god,
speak, it's like
really?
super normal.
So I've heard that the theory of that, they try to say that because back in the day, gay people were so discriminated against, they would use the voice to communicate to other gay people that they're gay without saying out loud they're gay, out of fear of being fucked up by someone like me, the LA County Ripper who goes around fucking up gay dudes on Grindr. So I guess that makes sense. Good for them. They found a way to. But now that I'm on to them, when I come to LA and I hear that voice, it's on site. I can tell you that much.
But I don't get it. Okay, I have a question. So why do gay dudes make that voice? Like, why can't you just be like in the 50s where men were like, hello, yes, I love a man's bosom. I love dick. Blah, blah, blah. Like, why do you have to be like, oh my God, like, my name is Gianni and you're so cool. Blah, blah. Like, why do you have to fucking talk like that? Why do you have to talk like a faggot? Why can't you just fucking be a normal fucking dude and be gay? Why do you have to sound feminine? Why? I don't think fucking know.
Performance art. It's just performative. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing as, like gay dudes really make it their entire personality that they're gay. Like, dude, could you imagine if maybe you could argue that I do, but could you imagine if straight dudes just run around talking about pussy and beef jerky all day long? Like, you'd be like, bro, you're obnoxious.
They're gay.
Like,
but I mean, guys do that. There are
and those dudes that do that are usually gay.
And they're usually considered assholes. And they're usually considered assholes. But gay guys run around talking about dick all day long, and everyone's like, oh, you go, girl, even though it's a gay guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, when a guy runs around talking about fucking all day long, everyone's like, okay, brother. Or nowadays they call them incels. If you go around talking about fucking all day long, people assume you're over, what's the word? Over
compensating.
Yeah, you're doing something like that. They'll call you an incel or something. But yeah, no, gay dudes can be gay as fuck all day long. They can make the voice, but
they're the only ones that can say bitch and it'd be okay.
Yeah, gay dudes can also just call everyone bitch, and it's like totally fine. Whereas
What's
if we went
up,
around,
bitch? I'm like, I want to start talking like that.
Yeah, if you said that in like just like a straight man's voice, it comes off so harsh.
Yo, what's up, bitch?
It's like Freddy Krueger.
It just sounds like you want to fight.
Yeah.
It just comes off very aggressive.
I don't like saying bitch after everything. Like, there are some guys that get carried away with it when they're gonna fight someone. It's like, oh, what's up, bitch? What's up, bitch? And I'm like, okay, brother.
They always
like, what's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga? Everyone says the N-word too. Let's bring that up.
They always say bitch or like cunt. Like, if a straight guy were to like say cunt, it just like comes off so aggressive.
Cunt is a shitty cuss word. And it's not even because I'm like, I don't think anything is offensive, but it doesn't fit in my vocabulary. You'll never really hear me saying cunt unless I'm like quoting something or. Like,
I love cunt. Cunt is amazing.
It doesn't come off my tongue well. That's honestly like the reason I don't say the N-word with the A for the ending. Like, I say it. Like,
so it's not because you're not racist, it's because it's the way it's said. That's why.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that's awful.
It doesn't sound cool. It doesn't sound cool when I say it, so I just don't, I mean, I've said it before, like when I was younger, I'd say, like, usually to be funny or to make a joke, but yeah, I would just say it like a fucking white dude. It doesn't sound cool. If it sounded cool, if I thought it sounded cool coming out of my mouth, I'd be saying it all day long. I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be the next.
Oh my god. What about Annie? Annie, have you ever said the N-word to anyone? Whoa.
No.
But we have to agree, all of us, even me, have said it in our head, like, fucking,
I mean, I've said it like hard R. I used to say it hard R in high school, and a black girl got mad at me.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, like I used to.
No, I agree, but dude, I've said it, but I've said a lot of things in every race. I don't give a fuck about who you are.
No, same here. I've said racist shit.
I don't care if you're a hick, if you're a fucking.
So, okay, what is your most overused cuss word?
Motherfucker.
I probably say like fuck a lot. Like,
yeah, I think that's everyone's answer.
Everyone's like, oh fuck. Like,
well, it's like
fuck is a good word.
You hit 8th grade. and you just start going crazy saying fuck all the time.
Yeah.
I learned the word faggot in 2nd grade. That's when we started calling people faggots. But yeah, no, when it comes to like racial slurs, yeah, I've been saying racist shit, Like I said in high school, I used to say it like hard R, not like obsessively, but making jokes. And yeah, there was this black girl I went to school with named Monique, and I said it to her one time, just like joking around, and she like got mad at me, and she like yelled at me.
What you doing saying that word? What the fuck you think you are, bitch? Like,
she's like, you can't say that shit. And
You
this was
can't
like
say that shit,
2011.
bitch.
So like all my friends were just like, who gives a fuck? Like, and I also was with my, I've always had a pass my whole life because I've always had black friends around me at all times. Like my best friend in high school was a black guy. The singer of my band after high school was a black guy. I've always had
racist as fuck. You're racist as fuck by saying that.
So. Yeah, no, I've always had the pass. I don't use it nowadays. Nowadays, I don't use it because I just.
You're reformed.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I went to Harvard University and they set me straight.
Dude, those people be saying it. You know what the most racist people are not the people that use it regularly. It's the people that say, "Oh, I would never use that word," and then you making them mad, and then they're like, they just fucking blow up at you. Those are the most racist motherfuckers I ever met.
Fizz, when I was in high school, my favorite word was pestilence.
What the fuck? You fucking nerd.
What is that?
Pestilence is it's a plague that spreads very quickly. I think that's, let me look it up. I know it's something to do with some kind of plague that spreads very quickly. What about kitty cat? Yeah, pestilence refers to a widespread, deadly, and highly contagious disease like the Black Death. So any kind of, widespread plague that spreads through a village very quickly would be called a pestilence. I also really do like the word slut. And whore, like those are cool words. Like if I was a girl, I'd call all my girlfriends whores. I'd be like, "What's up, whore?" Like to my girlfriends. Like you should say it like Jesse Lee Peterson says it. Dude.
Well, no, girls usually say like, "What's up, bitch?"
What's up, bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, pestilence is some edgy shit for sure. But whore is cool because we were scene kids and emo kids, so we grew up with like Panic at the Disco.
No,
like,
don't you put emo kids with scene kids at all.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm saying that
I'm not an emo kid at all.
Scene was an evolution of scene came after emo, but we were emo kids and then scene kids. So we had Panic at the Disco, and then we had Asking Alexandria. So we all had the word whore in like your typical vocabulary.
Yeah.
There was a band called This Romantic Tragedy. They were a scene kid band, and they had this really good line that said, "I've read about you on bathroom doors. I always knew you were a whore." And you're like, dude, yes. That type of shit in breakdown music was so peak back then.
Yeah.
Fizz, I thought you had 7 questions. One of the 4 horsemen?
What? Death, pestilence.
Dude, I've read the entire Bible. I went to Christian school.
Ooh, I love the debate about the Bible. Annie, you want to debate about the Bible?
I've never read it, so I can't comment.
So what do you believe about the Bible? Are you a Satanist or?
I mean, I literally don't know anything about the Bible. Like, I think like.
There's no way. I seen your stories, dude. You look like a badass chick that knows everything about the Bible. And
no, I don't know anything. Like, I've never read it. I like my mom's family is super religious and takes it as like literal text. I see it as like maybe like, morals to abide to. Lessons. But
Parables.
like, I don't think,
Is that the right word? Parable?
most of it really happened.
So, okay, so I really want to get into this. What do you believe as far as when it comes to God and Satan, and like what is something that you actually like daily? I don't know if we want to get into this. Beckett, you can stop me anytime. What do you actually get into? What have you seen? What do you know about like witchcraft, Satan, God, like all that shit? What do you believe is real?
I mean, I believe in like the universe. I mean, this conversation will take like an hour. It's really yeah.
I love the conversation, dude, because I consider myself a pantheist. Believe in like everything's God, but like it's also cool to say, you know, like people's idea of God is really not good. I think, you know, if you want to be honest, Satan is the good guy. I don't know if anyone agrees with me, but
Personally, my god is Joe Rogan.
fuck. This guy.
Fizz actually came out with 7 questions. Favorite word, turns you on, a sound you
By
love.
the way, you'll never guess who I found on Instagram last night.
I want to
But
know.
Joe Rogan?
Tim Starlight.
Oh, yeah?
Old person. Okay, so just a backstory. There used to
All
be
you need
this,
to say is the pedophile vampire.
that's pretty much him. Yes. Anyways, he reactivated his Instagram.
I didn't know he deleted it.
Yeah, he disappeared for like a year. Because remember when the last time I spoke to him, he obtained a girlfriend.
By
And
the
then
way,
he
I
was,
don't actually think he's a pedophile. I'll put that out there.
no, me either. I don't think so. I mean, he's what, like 23? Anyways, he like disappeared on me because he obtained a girlfriend and then he was like, I can't talk to you or any women anymore. And he
Solid move.
went off. Anyways, by the way, backstory, this is like an online person that used to be a part of the channel. He's from Romania and like thought he was a vampire. And he used to come onto the stream and just talk about
We brought him on the
religion.
stream. Out of all of us, can you guess whose idea it was to bring this guy on?
So,
But anyways, what's he up to?
well, what happened was not much really. Is I saw that he was online and then I went to his profile and it was funny because when he started dating that girl earlier this year, I remember you were like, "Oh, I give it a few months and like that's it." Well, I guess it lasted the whole year because now they're not together. And now he's making like screamo music.
In 2025? What the fuck?
I did message him, but he hasn't responded yet. So we will see. But as of right now, it looks like the girlfriend is gone and he is making
Of
like
course.
gothic screamo music, which is so different because before he was just doing like rock and roll. So we'll see.
This is goated lore of the channel. Yes.
Oh
Tim was
yes,
in love with Annie.
remember, like, yeah, when he
What was his name? What was his name? What was the name?
it was a woman's name, wasn't it? Like Jessica or something like that. Jessica.
Protomax has to remember the name.
Okay. So during the time that he would come on the channel, he secretly was like in love with me and he created a fake YouTube profile as a woman and would come onto the chat and flirt with me as a woman. And we were like, this has got to be Tim. It's got to be Tim. And it basically was exposed that it was him. And he was too nervous. There were like, I don't know, clues that this person was saying that just
He gave us
added up
his
to
real
be Tim.
age.
Yeah.
Things like
And then
that.
I just asked, like, are you Tim? And then they kind of subtly were kind of like, well, I'm not going to say that. But then Tim came to me personally and was just like, I am in love with you. And I was like, I'm sorry. And then like, that was it.
What's up with all these people saying they're falling in love, but they've never met each
I
other in real
know.
life?
It's so weird.
I don't know. But now, what was that person's name? I thought it was like a Jessica or something with a J.
I feel like it was. I'd have to go back to an old stream.
It was crazy. But yeah, it was like crazy that and then because like the lore he created for this fake profile matched exactly with what's the Anne Rice book? It's like like Lestat. What is the
Oh
Anne
yeah, he was
Rice's
using
famous book? He
he
was
was using-
using the lore from Anne Rice's books as his backstory. And I know Anne Rice's books and I know that Tim likes them too. So I knew right away. I was like, this is him. And he's pretending to be like a vampire from New Orleans. But
Of course it's New Orleans. Of course it's New Orleans, right?
and so but it was like he was saying it was like a female vampire. It was so weird. But
I thought he was claiming to be like Jim Morrison's wife or some shit too at some point.
Oh no, yeah. So then like he would tell us that he was Jim Morrison reincarnated and that he was here to come for me.
Why didn't you accept it? What's going on? Oh, okay, you're married.
I was like, oh yeah, Tim.
That's
Like,
right.
he's also like 10 years younger than me. I was like,
If you
oh,
weren't
dude,
married, would you have accepted it?
no, because he's 10 years younger than me. Like, that's
But
very
it's a young guy. What's wrong with a young guy?
And he also lives in Romania, and he had
That's
no
your
job.
thing, right?
Wait, Annie, you guys, wait a second. Hold on. I have it right here. Let me pull up the screenshot of the person's name in chat. It was fucking Jenny.
Jenny, that was it. Jenny.
Wait, is that the guy?
Jenny Yvonne.
No. That's
Oh, I'm like,
another
dude, okay,
co-host.
what the? Okay.
No, that was our old co-host. That's Mark. That's the homie Mark.
Jenny Yvonne. That was the name.
Jenny Yvonne.
This is the old days, but the Cali Rosa shirt, the long hair, and no lights behind me.
Oh my god, dude, Jenny Yvonne is wild.
Yeah, Jenny Yvonne from New Orleans. Loved vampires.
Here's Jenny Yvonne saying, "I love your looks" to us in the live stream.
That is crazy.
Fucking
At least
Jenny.
he's honest. I like it.
Oh, then here's Protomax. Here's how long Protomax has been around.
It sounds like a good candidate to invite and interview on the show.
But so then anyways, we had Tim come on here like twice, and every time it was like so boring because he would just talk about like the history of Romania and like religion. And I remember we were sitting there and he would like talk on and on and on. And it was like we had to be polite and just be like, okay. And it would be like a 30-minute monologue about like the history of Christianity. And it was like, dude, like it was insane. It was so insane. And the way like when he would come on too, he would like set it up. Like his whole background was like dark and eerie, and he wore like a leather coat. So he was trying to be like vampiric. It was
you're
so
underselling it.
Christianity.
He would be like he would be on his phone in Romania. So keep in mind across the fucking world. So our connection is not going to be.
So he's streaming at like 3 a.m. as well.
And he would have his phone like across the entire room, and then he would be sitting at a table full of candles, so the lighting is a mess, and he's across the room so you can't hear him because he's talking into a phone. And it was like, brother, just hold the phone up in front of your face like a normal fucking person. Like I literally had to make the no phones rule. Like I don't let people on their phones, except for I want to bring that Mexican chick that I could probably bang out if I go to LA. I'll bring her on the stream, but she'll be on her phone.
Yeah, it was crazy. He had like candles out with like a skull, like trying to create a vibe, but then it was coming from like a shitty phone and it was so far away. And then he's like talking and it's kind of quiet and he just keeps droning on and on and on. It was crazy. And so
that is wild.
Yeah, I met him on
So what
Instagram.
happened to him? Like did he just say I don't want to stream anymore? Or?
So what happened was
it was Verizon
this year. Well, earlier this year, he got a girlfriend and he basically was like just saying like, oh, we can't be friends anymore. And I was like, okay. And because he had a girlfriend, he like deleted everyone he knew off of Instagram and he just disappeared. And that was it. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, well, bye. And then up until last night, but we'll see if he answers me. I don't know. But yeah, as of now,
you should message him and you should say, "Hey, I want to fly out and have sex with you," and see if he responds right away.
I don't know what he's doing now, except for the screamo music. But
dude, screamo in 2025 is wild.
That's awesome. Balls. Yeah, he's screaming. He's screaming now. That's awesome.
That's just like. But what's funny is I met him through the typo community.
God, Annie.
Of course, all these people are weird. They're weird, of course.
I met him through the same group that I met my friend Megan in. So
it's what is the common denominator here?
It's typo because so the thing about Tim is he was in a band that used to do typo covers.
Very bad, very, very bad.
Yeah, that's how he was doing typo covers. He was 22, 23 years old, and he told us he lived in a very small town in Romania, and there were no other people his age. So he went to the local high school and created a band with a bunch of 14 and 15-year-olds. And so people thought that he was a pedophile because he was hanging out with like 14-year-olds. It was
Probably is.
crazy. It was crazy.
Well, by the
And
way,
then
that
what
was
happened?
that was the one bit that I defended him a little bit on, because when it comes to music, sometimes the rules are off. Like, I know this is different, but I was 19 and the guitar player in my last band was like 24, 25. Tommy Lee was like 17 or 18. Mick Mars was like 30. You know, sometimes music breaks boundaries, but it was the fact that he just intentionally went to a high school. It was like, did you go to the bar first? Did you go to the bar to look for guitars first, or did you go to the high school? That's
Fucking
the
Gary
question.
Glitter
Yeah.
over here. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so
let's talk to a
then
high school and be like, yo, come here.
so then what ended up happening is like because it was a really small town in this like Eastern European village, he became known as like he could potentially be a pedophile. So he literally fled his town because there was so like he fled the town. He went all the way to the other side of Romania and tried to like start again, and it just wasn't working for him. But
he
got
goes
a
to the high school in this new town right away again.
Yeah.
That
So he
is a
did-
pedophile, bro.
He did started another band on the other side of Romania. And yeah,
Resourceful.
it's just like it was
We are Charlie.
Yeah, those are good times. Those were good.
What the fuck?
that
bro?
was
That's
like
weird.
so crazy. But yeah, I'll never forget when he came onto the stream and it was just like the droning, like it just kept going on and on about like the history of Christianity, and he wouldn't let you
In
get a word in.
1600, Romania did this.
Yeah,
This.
he would.
Take
That's
a
the thing
look
is
at
like
this.
if you tried to like speak over him, it was like no, like he had to get his words out, and we were like, oh my god.
Well, I
So
remember thinking, so this was like a year ago. We had like literally like 68 subscribers on the channel, like, you know, like completely brand new. This is like the first guest we've really brought on. And like as soon as we finish the stream, we get this comment, this long comment from some guy going,
I forgot about that.
we get a comment from some guy going, hey, I know that guy. He tries to hook up with high schoolers. We know him as a pedophile. He
fuck.
fled town. And I was like, oh, this is bad. I just started a YouTube channel, and the first guy we have on is an alleged pedophile. So we need to.
That was crazy because they sent that message anonymously. So we were trying to figure out who it was. That person eventually messaged me personally and said, hey, I wrote that message. It was somebody that was in the band, and they were like, I think it was like his guitarist or something, and then they were saying like, no, he raped the girl in our band and she
Yeah.
was 14, and this kid was a 15-year-old kid reaching out to me about it, and I was like, oh my god, okay, this is like too much Romanian gossip. I don't need to know about.
And then just to add to it, the YouTube channel that he used to leave that comment, bringing forth all these allegations, was a YouTube channel where when you clicked on it, the description was cock and ball torture.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we were like, is this a legit person, or is this just somebody talking about cock and ball torture and like pedophilic vampires? Like, who do I believe here? Get the fuck off my YouTube channel. I can't be having this from any of you guys.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I need to just bring on more of my like weirdos I meet online, and then we'll have more
You
lore
should.
that is obtained.
Well,
Have you ever had a stalker? Have you had a stalker before?
No.
You know,
I would like to bring people on that I can talk shit to.
I really like you, like blah blah blah, and they just keep messaging you.
No.
Yeah, we got to bring people on that we don't like is the thing. Like if anyone.
Well,
if any,
maybe Tim will respond, and then I can bring him back on, and we can find what happened over the past year.
I would love to see that. Honestly.
I'd bring Tim back on.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey Tim, can you scream for us live right now? Can you scream us a song? Can you scream us a typo negative cover while you're on?
You do it.
Maybe he could do an acoustic. He could do an acoustic performance.
I do have to get ready to go. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm
She's
gonna get
lying.
off.
She doesn't have
I'm
to
gonna
go
get-
anywhere. She just wants to
So
go. That's all.
next Wednesday is Christmas.
Yeah, I'm taking next week off.
Okay, so the following week.
Why don't we do a Christmas show?
I'll be at my
Because
mom's.
I'm gonna be
And
doing
invite
stuff.
the family. No, invite the family on, and we have the family behind us. What do you think?
My mom would probably be more entertaining than me. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get off.
And he's like, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. I'll see you guys soon.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
Okay. Bye.
She gotta go take a
Yeah, after talking about all these pedophilic vampire stories.
Yeah, man. Holy fuck, dude. This is a good show, man. Good show.
Oh yeah, good times, good times. Dude, I don't know. My son will be here all next week.
Next week. That's nice.
Yeah,
Wait, so
everyone's
are we? So we're not doing it next week?
No, next week I'm going to my mom's on Monday, and I'll be there probably until like fucking Friday.
Right, of course. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna continue the week after.
Yeah, so we should have a New Year's.
I'll be in
stream,
LA
right?
then. So it'll be cool.
So we'll be back on December 31st. We'll be on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, of course. We could do a New Year's Eve show.
If I would say if there's enough people, like I don't know what everyone in chat, if like what their plans are. If it becomes eventful enough, then yeah, I'll stay. Like let's extend it out. If it doesn't, then I'm still gonna get off at like 8 or whatever. But
Yeah.
if we get on and it's rolling all night, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. I've got a pair of 2025 glasses all bust out, even though it's gonna be 2026.
Right.
I'll just wear them anyways. I'll say it's we're doing a redo.
Come to sec. Oh, fuck you, dude. That's supposed to
I'm
be
making
guys.
chicken and waffles. I've never had chicken and waffles. I imagine it's a good combination.
They're fucking good. Any black person that tells you chicken and waffles aren't good are a fucking lie. They're just trying to be cool.
I got a comment on a YouTube short. This person says, I graduated school as the scene peak and MySpace was on the die down around 2010. And I also agree with your summary. I grew up around a popular area for early emo bands on the East Coast. US scene is definitely emo's child. Emo to me is definitely the earlier bands. I'm not making fun of this person. I think they subscribe to the channel. I'm not going to finish reading this. It's a long comment about emo music. I don't know why I even started reading it. Let me see. I'm working on my chicken and waffles recipe. The waffles are fire. I'm working on incorporating marinated spiced chicken. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. Chicken and waffles is good. Yeah, I've never had chicken and waffles.
Dude, you gotta have it. It's fucking goated for sure.
I've had chocolate on pepperoni pizza. That's actually not bad.
That's just fucking gross, bro.
It's like sweet and salty. At least from what I remember. Maybe I was just young, but I thought it was good.
Definitely young. You remember the colored ketchup and shit, like the green ketchup and the
oh god, like purple Heinz and shit.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's
only such a 90s product. It's like one of those things that could only exist in the 90s. Like, why would you want green ketchup?
Dude, when is Proto Max or Fizzle Gig gonna get on fucking? Did you see my comment about Michelle Obama yesterday?
Oh, which one?
Dude, I commented. Dude, I commented.
Yeah, that she's a man.
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Mike.
Please TV.
Dude, Big Mike. I'm just saying, out of all the Big Mikes in America, Big Mike Obama was the hottest.
What?
Dude, I'm talking about.
You don't think Ivanka Trump are like?
No, I said out of all the Big Mikes, like out of everybody named Big Mike in America, dude, it's Big Mike Obama.
I would totally fuck her. I mean, she's not attractive that much, but like, she looks like she's fucking wild in bed. Why do you keep mispronouncing Michael? How else do you say Michael?
It's because we said Michelle.
Okay, no, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I just say Michelle or Big Mike, one of the two.
What do you think about what Fizzle Gig said? He invited us to fucking. We can take some of these fucking POCs away.
Oh yeah, Johnny, do you want a computer?
Dude, I would go to Sacramento in a heartbeat when I get to LA because I literally don't work. So like, anytime you guys want me up there, I'll fucking come. We can have a big ass live show.
Fizz is the guy. Fizz is trying to give you a computer for free, and if you don't take it, he will get mad at you. So you have to take it.
I will definitely take it.
That's the thing with Fizz. He's not doing you a favor. He's forcing a favor upon you.
He's like, you have to take this shit, dude.
It's like one of those friendly guys that says, "Have a nice day," and he's like, he really is like, dude.
Right?
I remember we used to give Taco Bell burritos to homeless people, like just for no reason. And one time we used to make fun of a buddy of mine. He would give the burrito to the homeless guy, and for some reason was just really aggressive about it. My friend Miles, he'd be like, "You enjoy that, sir. You have a nice day." We're like, "Bro, why are you like, are you being mean to the homeless?" It just was very funny the way he said it. He's like, "You enjoy that, sir." Yeah, and
Wait,
you will like it.
so is the goal to come to Sacramento and we all do it live together, or no? Because
Well,
I
I'm
would
not gonna.
come.
I can't do a live from anywhere other than my room. Like I'm on my.
Well, we
I got
can
my
come.
setup.
We can come to your room, bro.
No, you guys are not coming to my room.
Why
There's
not,
not even
dude?
enough. There's not even enough space for another person in my room. You guys do not know the disaster of a room that I live in.
We don't give a fuck. It's a live show. It's just the point.
No. And realistically, we don't even have the technology for like. You need multiple mics to do a live show in the same room. Like it's actually.
We can
funny.
bring, dude. My dad. So we're cleaning out. So if you guys don't know, we're cleaning out my parents' house right now, and we have, dude. I have thousands of dollars worth of fucking shit, like fucking receivers, fucking mics. We have SM58s that are like thousands of dollars. So we can actually have a lot of hookup mics, where you just plug it in to the fucking receiver and it goes through the computer. We have so much shit. So if we ever was to come, we can go to fucking Fizzlegig's house, as he said he'll cook for us, and we can fucking live stream. Like, why not? And I have everything.
Well, if we were ever all together, we'd be better off just making a video, like a YouTube video of like us doing dumb shit. Honestly,
Dumb shit, yeah,
as
totally.
opposed to
Did you grow
like
up?
a live stream.
Did you grow up with Fizzlegig and Protomax, or?
No, me and Fizz have never met. Me and Protomax are brothers, but
Oh shit.
no one else. I don't know anyone on the channel. I never intended to like meet people from like
We should
live
do
stream or
live
whatever.
shows.
It would be cool to get like famous and do live shows from venues like some streamers do.
No, we can do that now, dude. Like, we do not need fame to do anything. Like, the people that get famous already do it. That's the difference.
Well, yeah, you could do that now, but you'd be performing to literally nobody. I don't want to do that.
That's fine. I'm cool with it, dude. Like, I love doing shit and then people finding it and then it going viral, on Instagram, and then people are like, "Oh, well, they look like they're having fucking fun. Let's fucking look next week." And then that's how you grow your fucking audience, man. I mean, to be honest with you.
Like 8 PCs sitting in my room. Yeah, Fizz, I don't know why. You should just be watching porn on all of those PCs at one time. You should have like 8. You should have 8 monitors. You should have Gina Valentina, Adria Ray, Callie Roses, Adriana Chechik, Riley Reed. I forget what number I'm at. I can't think of another one.
The
but
Dollar
you know
General
what I'm
video is gonna be fun.
You know what I'm saying? You should be watching all of them at the same. That's what you should be doing with these 8 PCs. We may have actually catched. I thought you were saying we have seen each other, and I was gonna say, what the fuck? I have a girlfriend and the sex is better. No, well, yeah, the only
Prove
time
it, or
I
I don't believe you.
The
I wanna
only
see a
time I
porn.
ever watched porn was when I had a girlfriend, dude, and it was so I could get ideas and then say, "Hey, let's do this." That's why you watch porn when you have a girlfriend.
Do you believe Fizzlegig? Fizzlegig needs to show me a video. I don't believe him.
I believe he has a girlfriend.
No, not the girlfriend. That the sex is better than any porn. I want to believe him.
Oh, you're trying to get him to send you a sex video.
Yeah. I want to see it, or I don't believe it.
No, that's up to you guys.
I can send you one.
Dude, I think I don't know, I think the celebrity sex tape is kind of a dead genre now, especially with OnlyFans, actually.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because it's like it used to be a big thing. I don't know. I mean, this is not a thing anymore because, like, you pretty much see them naked on Instagram and Twitter now. You can watch porn on Twitter now. How insane is that?
Oh yeah, you can watch porn on Reddit. There's every like porn star has a subreddit dedicated to them. None of our porn will make it online ever. Oh well, yeah, of course. No, you don't put your girlfriend's porn on the internet.
Of course not. No.
I think there's laws against that actually nowadays. You could get in
Like you don't have
trouble.
to be like Adam 22. Like
Yeah, no. I think you would get in trouble for that.
yeah.
I did the day I turned 18. I did submit pictures of my wiener to isanyoneup.com.
Can I
So
go
for
up and look at it right now?
No, they didn't take them. I was pissed. So if anyone knows about isanyoneup.com, it was
I do know about that.
Yeah, it was a revenge porn website back in the days before there were laws against revenge porn, and it was very well known in the scene because what would happen is girls would have sex with guys in bands, and they would get pictures of their dicks, and then when the guys, pissed them off or did something, they post their pictures.
They punched
So
yep.
so like the bass player from A Day to Remember, his dick was on Is Anyone Up, maybe the guitar player from Attack Attack. So it was a good way to get publicity. So I used to submit pictures of my dick to Is Anyone Up and say, the guitarist from June Breaks Bright, here's his fucking dick. And, I'd make up a little story like I was a girl. I tried to submit like 4 or 5 times. They never posted them. So I was like, fuck you guys. I literally did it for the love of my band. I was trying to get some publicity for the band. So I was like, I'll take one for the team. I'm 18 now. I can do this. Like, that's how dedicated I was to. That was my problem, was no one else in any of my bands was ever as hardcore as I was. And I don't say that out of any spite. I love all the people I played with, but I was always the only one that was like, dude, I'll get in a van tomorrow and starve to death. Like, I don't even care if we have shows booked. I'll get in a van with 5 dudes and drive across the country tomorrow. Nowadays, I'm fucking 32. It's not the same, but back when I was playing,
I think it's better when you're 32, to be honest with you, because little girls want men. If you're fucking 19, they're like,
well, younger girls want guys with money. That's the problem. It's no 21-year-old girl's gonna throw themselves at a 32-year-old smelly dude if he's broke. If you're living in a van and you've got money and you've got status and you're a rock star, then yeah. And you don't even have to be that big of a rock star, but if you're on the up and coming. But if you're just a nobody and you smell bad and live in a van, you're not gonna get 21-year-old girls. They can get on the internet and find a guy in fucking Romania to fly them out, and they can fuck a dog and get paid $1 million. Like, it's what are you talking about? I'm not giving him $1 million to fuck a dog. I wish I was.
Yeah, in Dubai, the chocolate parties, where the fuck they call them.
But yeah, no, I was always the only one in my bands that was like, dude, I'll get in a van right now. Go get someone bring us a van. I don't care if the van doesn't even drive. I'll sit in the van right now and sweat just to say we're on tour. Like, I'm down to do this shit. But everyone was just content to play shows for $20 a night. I was like, dude, this is bullshit. Like, I want to be the Beatles. Like, I always wanted to be fucking Guns N' Roses. But yeah, everyone else was like, yeah, we like playing house parties. I'm like, yeah, house parties are great, but I also want to play in front of fucking.
Yeah, house parties are great when you're 17 years old, but like once you get older, you're like, dude, I want to fucking travel and fucking fuck girls in fucking Tennessee and shit. Like,
well, it's like
and
once you get older,
their lives.
It's like once you get older, you have bills to pay. It sucks, but you got bills to pay. So it's like you can't only play house parties.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, Dubai Chocolate goes viral at the same time to cover up that shit. Y'all know there's no such thing as 36-year-old pussy. Yeah, no, it's true. That's part of my problem. That's why this YouTube thing has to work, because I have no intention on dating 30-year-old girls. I don't. I'm going for.
So you're set on like early 20s?
Yeah, I'm going for 21 and older, and to do that, you need money, because a 22-year-old girl is not dating a 32-year-old guy unless he's got money and status. So
right.
You got to be popular on the internet, and also at that point, I could look however I want to. I could get fat and lose all my hair, and those, I've got money. I'm a YouTuber. That's all that matters.
Why not 17 or 16?
Because I'm not trying to go to fucking prison.
We live in California, isn't it 17 in California?
No, it's fucking 18.
What? Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go to fucking jail.
Just move to fucking Alabama. It'll be different. You can get married at 16 years old.
Well, I could also marry my cousin if I move to Alabama. Actually, there are a lot of states. There are a lot of states, surprisingly, where marrying your cousin is legal, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me look this up.
Hey, brother, what in the world?
Yeah, someone clip
Dude,
that.
that would be a hell of a clip. I would definitely fucking like post that. Hey, I'm not like those people that in Brooklyn that had beds underneath the fucking ground and shit. If you know, you know. Let's put it that way.
You can marry your first cousin in California, New York, Florida, Georgia, Massachusetts, Colorado, whereas other states like Illinois, Arizona, and Utah allow it only with specific conditions, usually involving age range over 65 or infertility. And so if you're like infertile, you can marry your cousin. That's weird.
Why is it weird? Do you believe in God?
Well, I don't know what that has to do with anything. Like, oh, you're infertile? Go ahead and marry your cousin. What, like, is that supposed to help? Do you become
I
more
don't fucking
fertile?
know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like what is that supposed to do? The Brooklyn Underground shit is insane, and the fact that nothing happened. Yeah, that is an insane story. The fact that we just move on from these things.
Yeah, like what the fuck is a stained bed? You know, like, bro, what? Like a stained bed underneath, and this is fucking whole community. Obviously, listen, listen. If any of those people are watching, we definitely want your money and your funding, and we'll do whatever you say once we get the money. But for right now,
Oh, dude, Protomax would quit. And Protomax would quit. And like, if I took $1 from a Jewish person, Protomax would be out. He'd be done.
they're like, "Hey, here's $7,000, man. Please just say like, yes, it's the best. We're better off with them, man. Absolutely."
I would like to be one of those people that gets paid to like stir shit up. You know, like how people will accuse like Alex Jones of being a Fed who they pay to like basically just create a big mess and just say a bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I would like to be one of those guys. Like I get paid and I just come on here and say bizarre shit. Like you know, yeah, I'd quit the channel immediately. I start my
Colonel
own.
Max will have a like channel where it's like, I used to listen to Disco Acid Cult, but they took the paycheck.
He'd be talking about how we got the call. They got the call.
Yeah, we got the call.
Every video would be like a response to our videos. Like, yeah, Johnny says he fucks 17-year-olds because they got the call.
Yeah.
Thoughts of the week: deport all illegals. Islam is a death cult. Liberalism is cancer.
Jesus
Fizz,
Christ.
Fizz, you got to change your YouTube name to Far Right Fizz.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
don't change it. But when, like I said, whenever you come on the channel, audio only, your character name for the channel is Far Right Fizz.
Depart all illegals, like, bro, that's crazy. That's insane. I mean, I believe in deporting like criminal illegals, but all is like, that's crazy.
I think we should.
That's wild.
I think we should deport all illegals. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, it's like, bro, it's like white people. It's like, bro, if you're gonna say that, white people, you need to start having babies like immediately.
Oh, 1000%. That's
you
part of
like,
the problem.
If you're white, you need to start having babies. If you're gonna say things like deport all illegals and let's not let people in, you better start having fucking babies because who's gonna do all these fucking jobs? Like,
if Fizz would agree with that, Fizz would say, yeah, we need to start having babies because we're not having babies, we're having abortions.
But you gotta be aware of me. I love mud sharks. I love women that love fucking black cock. I'm just sorry.
Yeah, we're having abortions and jobs instead of having babies.
Okay, Islam is a death cult. Okay, like, you mean extreme Islam is a death cult? Like, I mean, any kind of fucking conservative part of a religion is a death cult to me.
It's a great band name. Could you imagine? You know, whenever you test out a band name, you got to do the impression where you go like, "What's up, guys? We are Islam is a death cult."
To me, that's punk rock. If you want to be punk rock, you would say something like that.
Yeah.
Not fuck Trump. It's like, oh, so cool.
Yeah. No, if I was gonna start a rock and roll band today, I would call it Islam is a death cult, and I'd go viral tomorrow. Like that's the thing.
Yeah,
go viral tomorrow.
Absolutely. Liberalism is cancer. Okay, you got to explain what you mean by that. I think you mean leftism is cancer because I'm a liberal. That's what I say I am because obviously we're talking about pussy and fucking.
Yeah, real liberalism has been kind of taken. The word has been taken over by leftists. And
yeah, leftism is a cancer, not liberalism. That's what I believe. You know.
My band, my new band, Islam is a Death Cult. Our first single is going to be called "Blame the Feminists."
It's so punk rock, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Fizz, you're just gonna come up with all my band's ideas. That's what I'm gonna do, actually. Then our next single will be called "Deport All Illegals."
Illegals.
You know, there used to be a punk band that was, I think they were called, no, it was an album. There was a band called Stormtroopers of Death, and they had an album called Speak English or Die. And that used to be considered punk rock, to like have an album called Speak English or Die. But nowadays, you know, you'd be called a fucking...
You don't have to speak English. You can come over here and do what you want. It's fine.
Dude, look, I'm just going to say it. There are jobs in my town where they won't hire you unless you speak Spanish. And...
Dude, yeah. I'm like, there's no one more racist than fucking immigrants. I'm like, always tell black people, I'm like, listen, before you go marching for these fucks, just know if I show up to Esmeralda's Tacos, they're not going to hire you if you're black. If I show up to some Jewish fucking restaurant, they're not going to hire you because you're black. If you show up to fucking Ching's Chinatown food, they're not going to hire you because you're black. It's the white people that are hiring you. Let's just be clear here.
That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing is when it comes to all the races, like white people are probably like the least racist, honestly. Like, bro, have you talked to I used to work with a guy straight off the boat from China. And he was fucking racist, and he would tell you that he is proud. Like, dude, it's so funny that white people have been deemed like the racist ones, and it's like, yeah, bro, have you ever talked to a guy that came here from China in the 70s? You ever talked to a guy that came here from Mexico in the 1980s? Like, bro, they hate everybody. And by the way, it's fine. I'm fine with it. I think it's funny. I like the racist Chinese people. I like the racist Mexicans. They're funny, but how the Mexicans be working at Asian spots nowadays. They all just kind of blend in together. Who would hire black people to make food? Hey, 100% on TikTok, I'm putting Windex in your food. Johnny, you got to get a job at a restaurant and just start putting Windex in people's food.
No. I would not work at a fucking restaurant, dude. I would get fucking...
restaurant jobs are miserable. My first job ever was a restaurant. I love my first job. But it was the only restaurant job I've ever liked. Restaurants in general are just miserable to work at.
I would agree.
All right, I gotta go soon because I gotta message this Mexican chick back.
Okay, yeah, we can end it. That's fine.
When I used to get my hair cut by this Korean lady, and her assistant used to be the super hot Korean girl. But one day I go to get my hair cut, and it's some fat Mexican dude washing my hair. I was pissed. Oh yeah, that's terrible. I would have walked out. I'd have been like, no, fuck no, you're not washing my hair. You fucking faggot. Why do you want to touch men's hair? That's the problem. The guy was probably a fucking faggot. I love that these DoorDash hoes are going to jail.
Oh, the girl that was like, oh,
she like pepper spray.
That was sexually assaulted. I'm like, bitch, you opened his door and then the pepper spray, dude.
Oh, the sexual assault shit was crazy too. She broke it, breaking and entering. She broke into his fucking home.
Yeah,
totally. That's how desperate people are to be victims nowadays. That they will break into your home and then try to claim victim status, and it's like, what the fuck?
Fuck yeah.
It's you know what? Let me try to find there's a great clip I saw earlier speaking about black door dashers.
Black door dashers.
Let me see if I can find the clip. Yes. All right, so this is Instagram again, so keep in mind I do not control volume. This is up to you guys, but I'll play this clip and then we'll get out of here soon. It's from this channel called Fleckus Talks. This is from their Instagram page anyways.
Count your fucking days. I'm on my period. And I decided, hey, I'm going to get me a seafood boil. As soon as I see the name of the lady who was picking up my food, I already knew for a fact that my shit was going to get stolen. This bitch's name was Quishonda. Quishonda. She picks up my food. She goes to the restaurant. I'm waiting an hour while she's at the Juicy Crab waiting for her to get my stuff. So I already know right then and there that her big ass was eating my shit.
She starts the whole clip off by saying she's...
I love how
Send me that video, please. That's fucking hilarious.
I will. I love how the black girl knows as soon as she sees that name too. She's like, oh, I know how my people are. Like, I know what's going on. That's how white people are though. Like dude, you talk to me about a white dude wearing his pajamas in a Walmart, I can tell you everything about him because I know everything about retarded white folk. So I like that there are some black people out there that will call out other black people. Like, dude, Quishonda.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Quishonda. I'm like, oh, dude, that's the worst. That's the worst.
It might be, yeah, that might be the worst one I've ever heard.
No, dude, this girl, this black girl actually, we had ordered some Uber Eats and we ordered from this fucking fast food restaurant that was around here, and she fucking came on the corner. We saw her on the map. We saw her on the map in the corner. And she was like, "What is your guys' code? Because we want to do the code thing. We give you the code in order." And we just texted it because we weren't home. So we texted it, and then we get home, it's not there, and we're complaining. And they're like, "We can't do anything. We give you the code." And we looked at her. She was a black girl. So she stole all of our groceries, like all of our groceries. Like Chris Rock said, yes, there's a difference between black people and niggas. Like, it's a complete difference. You know the difference. Everyone knows the difference.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's totally true. It's yeah, they can't be trusted with your DoorDash half the time. It's just,
no, because they want to get food for themselves, so they'll find a way to fucking steal it from you.
And let me just say,
they don't have the money.
I would steal some DoorDash too if it ever came down to it. Don't get me wrong. I'm a dirtbag too, but I wouldn't be. I would not be outing myself. Like, bro, you can't call yourself Quishonda and then expect for people to. Right on, Protomax. Thanks for hanging out on a fucking Wednesday night too. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here soon too. So we're almost done. I'm sure Fizz will say a couple more things and then we'll get out of here. Question: is Johnny a part of the stream? If so, get his ass in Discord. Oh yeah, Fizz is like the Discord guy now.
Dude, I would join Discord. I don't mind.
I'll send you the link in Instagram. I'm never on there. I need to start getting better at it still, but I'll send you the link. I'll send you that video and then I'll send you the link as soon as we get off here on Instagram.
Okay, yeah, dude, I'll totally be down.
Yes, no. Please keep pointing it out because I need the world to know that we are the most diverse and what's the word? We are the most inclusive YouTube channel in the world.
Wait, so is Annie gonna keep coming on? I think Annie being here is like really important to the growth too.
Annie always has good stories.
Yeah, she always has good stories. She's a girl. People are wanting to see a hot goth chick. So, I mean,
yeah, no, she knows she's welcome. Annie is literally welcome anytime. Whenever she wants to come on, she hits me up and lets me know. So yeah, hopefully she is. She mentioned she'll be on not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that, right? Because she said,
yeah, of course. I love that.
She literally can come on. She was the first co-host I ever had, like the first stream I ever did. It was me and Annie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's literally been around forever. So we stopped streaming on Wednesdays because I moved us to Thursdays or something because I started streaming on Wednesdays with my buddy Dirty White Boy.
But what happened to him? He used to comment all the time.
Yeah, he went back to work for a little bit. I think he might be back to work again now. He just works. You know, he's an iron worker. He does like real work, but he's got a channel with like over 5,000 subscribers. So it was cool. Me and him would stream on both of our channels. I think Annie got mad at that. That's kind of what happened there. Annie got mad that I moved her over to Thursdays. And I would give her shit for this now. I'm sure she would laugh about it, but I think she was mad about it. She didn't want to move. And then we all just kind of stopped streaming. Went back when it was me, her, and Mark. And then her and Mark got into their fight, which was totally fucking gay. And they both know it was gay. Eventually I want to have a stream with both of them and force them to make up with each other.
Wait, what happened with that? Why did they get into it?
Especially now that they're both completely against why they were fighting. They literally got in a fight over Trump versus Kamala. And Mark was a Trump guy and he voted for Kamala. What's funny now is that now Mark is like, damn, Trump's really disappointing me. And now Annie is like, damn, Kamala would have been fucking terrible.
That's so weird. Like to get over, to take any of these people that seriously, where you don't want to talk to each other anymore.
So what really actually happened was, and if Mark was here, I would say this. Mark got super like hyped. Mark was a big Trump dude back in the day, and so Mark texted the group chat. We used to have a group chat, and he said, "Who are you guys voting for?" And I saw this text, and I was gonna respond and say no because I don't like that. My grandpa taught me from the day I was born, like, I don't tell people who I voted for, and I don't ask people who they voted for. If they put forth the information, fine, but I believe in you vote behind the curtain. You don't talk about it.
Right.
My grandpa tells my grandma who he voted for. That's my, I'll talk about politics all day because I will not tell you the name that I wrote on the ballot. That's old school shit. But anyways, so yeah, Mark texted us at the group chat, but I didn't get to respond because I was going back to work from my break. And then by the time I got off work, they'd been going back and forth about, just, why Annie would go for Kamala. I think it was for like abortion stuff. And then, so they argued about that. And then when Trump won, Mark got all fucking wild in the group chat and was like, yeah, fuck yeah, we win, you lose. Like, got all real sports about it. And it was very characteristic. Mark was never like that. They always had differences, but that was the cool thing about Mark and Annie. Mark was a blue collar dude from like South Carolina, and Annie's a fucking witch from LA. So it made for a cool little dynamic that they like appreciate the strength that it takes to be like so they were like a cool kind of dichotomy, they were like literally two different sides of the country, and they both got along just well. Mark is a really good talker. That's what I miss about Mark. Mark was really good at like he could just talk. When we had the pedophile vampire, me and Annie had no idea what to ask him about, but Mark can just think of questions, kind of like Joe Rogan. You know how he's just kind of a conversation haver. He could just think of stuff. But yeah, they got in an argument, and they I think they're both still blocked on each other's Instagrams right now. But
That's so weird.
Eventually, I do want to have them both. I'll make them come on and make them both apologize to each other and kiss and make up. Mark also always had issues because Mark had like a really professional job, and he was always nervous about like his job, finding out that he's on Disco Acid Cult TV talking about drugs and sex and shit.
This is why you need to get people that don't really work that much.
Well, I also always offer people the solution of we can do just audio. Like I can do it to where here, let me try to get an example.
No, my up or.
Yeah, so I can do it like right now. You're on no camera, but your audio is on. So like say something.
Right. Yeah. Hi, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, this is how Fizz would do it if I bring Fizz on. We would just do it this way.
I want to see Fizzlegig's face. Is he hot?
No, Fizz is not hot. Fizz, would you consider yourself hot? Because I imagine Fizz would say no, I'm not. I don't.
You can go on a date, Fizz.
I don't consider myself like an objectively attractive dude, though. To be clear about that, to me, the only guys I would say are like objectively attractive is like Jared Leto. He's like the one guy in the world.
Or me.
Jared Leto's like the one guy in the world.
I'm pretty attractive.
Jared Leto's the one guy in the world that I will say, or Brad Pitt in Fight Club. Those are guys. No. Fizz says this is how we would do me. I know that. I guess that I worded that poorly. This is how we're gonna do Fizz. Fizz says, "No, you're not doing me like that. You're not doing me anyway." I love the fact that we now just have to say the words pedophile vampire. That'd be a great band name too. What's up, motherfuckers? We are pedophile vampire. The crowd goes crazy. Okay, we're gonna go. One last little thing. Did you hear the comments Gene Simmons made about Ace Frehley?
The one where he was like, it was the drinking or whatever the fuck was going on that contributed. He's like, no one just falls down the stairs and dies.
Yeah, he basically portrayed this picture of Ace got fucked up, and because of that he died. And Eddie Trunk did a little episode, and Eddie Trunk got real hot about it. He was like flaming about it, and he said, and I kind of agree with him, he's like, dude, for 40 years now, Paul and Gene have been spreading this constant narrative that Ace was just this complete fuck up alcoholic drug addict, which yes, he had his struggles, but and it's very weird now. It's like he's dead now. Like, can you not just say like rest in peace, brother? What do you mean? Like, I mean, you know how Gene Simmons is, I guess, at the end of the day. Of
course I do. Remember, I had my issues with him too. I like what Gene Simmons said about politics and stuff. That was good.
I love that. I did love that.
Yeah, Gene Simmons for me is always hit and miss. Like, he's always the guy that would say a really good thing and then completely say a really fucked up thing.
Yeah, right after it.
Yeah, it's always like right in between. He's always like on opposite ends. But yeah, like him saying that, like I see what he's saying. Like, okay, guys, like we all know he didn't just fall. He was probably fucked up. He was probably drinking alcohol and got so drunk he was walking down the stairs and he fell.
I don't think they tested him though. He had nothing in his system.
Oh, really? See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's like fact. He was sober when he died. So that's why people like Eddie Trunk are mad, because it's like, bro, he was sober. Like, we know this.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that. That's a good thing. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was not. He was old. He was in his 70s. People talk, Ace was always kind of unbalanced anyways. When you see him on stage in the 70s, he looks kind of awkward and lanky. And Gene Simmons is the Donald Trump of Kiss. Gene Simmons he is the money guy, but I respect that he's very upfront about it. Like Gene Simmons is like, yeah, brother, I love money. I love selling air guitar strings and making money. So I'm like, okay.
But I think what Fizzlegig is saying, like, he's really true. Where Donald Trump, he says something that's really true, but he'll say something that's also really fucked up.
You know what I did listen to finally for the first time recently? Kiss, their album.
I thought you were gonna put "We Are Charlie Kirk."
No, I listen to that every second of every day. Kiss's album "Carnival of Souls" from 1997.
It was alright. I didn't.
It's bad. It's their grunge face. There's literally the song "Rain" is literally a ripoff of "Rain" by Alice in Chains. A lot of the 80s bands went through bad grunge phases. Like Def Leppard went through a little bit of they were trying to remain relevant.
Motley Crue did too. It was like, come on.
But Motley Crue, their album with John Corabi is awesome though.
It's awesome, but what I'm saying is it's like,
but it's not Motley Crue. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's not Motley Crue. It was to me, Motley Crue with John Corabi was a great band, great music, but it's just not Motley Crue. Like,
exactly.
For example, like I say, Corabi is a million times better singer than Vince Neil, but again, it's not Motley Crue.
I think I was gonna say if they had the guts to release it under a different name, and I almost feel like I read something about it one time they wanted to start a whole new band, but the label said no, you have to stay Motley Crue. But if they would have released that album as, think of another band name, new band, Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, Mick Mars, John Corabi. Dude, that album is really fucking good. But yeah, no, it's not Motley Crue. And then they did the 1997 Generation Swine.
Yeah, I actually like that one.
There's 2 songs on there that I like. Their worst song of all time is on there, Brandon, that song with Tommy Lee, where he literally sings like, "You are his mother, I love you." Like it's really.
And then Nikki Sixx, remember Nikki Sixx also sang.
Yeah.
It was really bad, dude. Tommy Lee, you know what was funny? Every time I meet someone and they're like, "Oh, I love this," or that, I'm like, "Okay, you love the 80s." I'm like, did you know Tommy Lee actually made 2 songs that were really fucking popular in the 2000s? You remember he made "Hold Me Down"?
I love that song.
Yeah, I love that song, and then the one that "The Good Times Roll" or whatever the fuck.
Love that song
where he's
too.
In the pool, he's like swimming like this.
He's got one more song that's called it's called like "Just Trying to Be Me."
Yeah. I think I don't know if I heard that one.
That's a really good one. You should check that one out. It almost sounds like early Nickelback when they were like real hard rock. Yeah, when Tommy Lee did those 2 like hard rock albums in the early 2000s, those were surprisingly really good. And he's got a really cool voice.
He just couldn't perform live. Was kind of rough, but
yeah, the
album was amazing.
And honestly, all the guys in Motley Crue, they're just kind of cursed with. As soon as they do something else, it's not Motley Crue. Like people love Motley Crue. They don't want John Corabi. They don't want Tommy Lee singing by himself. People just love Motley Crue, or at least the Motley fans. I know it's popular to hate on Motley Crue nowadays. I don't fucking know why, but yeah, they've got that curse where anything they try to do, if it's not Motley Crue, it's not going to sell, and it's very unfortunate.
It's like very unfortunate.
Vince Neil
did pretty good though in the 90s. I think he was a good singer. Like, "You're Invited but Your Friends Can't Come."
Yeah, it's a great song. Yeah,
great song. I don't know, but people, it's like it is kind of like a curse where it's like you agree to whatever Satan or devil. Motley Crue is the band. Like, you can't really deviate. I don't care who you are. You can't really deviate from Motley Crue because it's not going to be the same, and no one's going to respect it, even if it's fucking good to us that actually listen to rock music or rock and roll,
Yeah, I guess what the fuck are you gonna do? All right,
500 cigarettes.
I'm gonna call it.
All right, dude.
We're gonna get out of here at good times. We will be back on not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. I mean, me and you will be in touch, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Fizz, I'll try to get in the Discord. I'll send Johnny.
Don't forget about the Dollar General video that's coming up that I will do live on a Wednesday.
We got to harass that guy. Fucking Tony King. Tony King's gonna get his ass whooped for talking to my girl from New York. That motherfucker. All right, Fizz, you are the chat survivor. Thanks for hanging out all night. And I'm going to hit the outro. We're going to blow out some eardrums. I'll talk to you guys soon.
And we're all here today to groove and have a beautiful time together, and that it's only the beginning.
Sometimes I think I'm drunk and then I realize I am drunk. Sometimes I think I'm drunk.